Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me. And Raw to take the 3v1, gets one, looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
It's like that Blizzard may connect with 4 people.
Oh, Lady Ronin! Oh my goodness, what a chat!
That was really good.
All right, hey everyone, welcome to NGS Season 13 Division E East Coastal Finals between Regen Rebel and Hardstuck Support Group. I'm Callie, your caster, and I also have Tomjin here with me today.
Hello, happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So this is going to be a best of 5, and the map bans are Regen Rebel band Sky Temple and Cursed Hollow, and then Hardstuck Support band Dragonshire and Volskaya, and then they picked Towers of Doom. Oh,
Tomb of the
Spider Queen.
I'm actually super excited for this map that they chose, Tomb of the Spider Queen, because looking at the two teams, it's the most played map between the two of them.
With a very high win rate.
Yeah, for both of them. So Regen is got 7 games on it. I think they've lost 1, if my caster math is correct there. And then for Hardstuck Support Group, they played 6 times and also only lost 1. So both veterans on this map, so it should be a good one to kick it off here.
Yeah, Regen Rebel is currently 1st seed and Hardstuck is 6th. Regen Rebel has only lost 3 games this season, so it'll definitely be a tough matchup, but a good fight between both teams. Hardstuck Support is a new team. This is their 1st season, and they're coming up pretty strong, so I'm pretty hopeful to see what they can do.
Yeah, looking good in the playoffs here, making it all the way to the finals, beating some really good teams, like I think it was the Soul Carvers or something. I'm starting to get it wrong. Souls and Slow-Mo. And Macro Machines too, so yeah, props to both teams for making it this far.
So for Tomb of the Spider Queen, I do see a lot of double Bruiser from Hardstuck as well as Nazebo from both teams.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, it is a map that tends to go later in the game, so you could definitely see some characters we don't often see, like Asmodan, Nazebo. Even stacking characters like Zul'jin are pretty good on this map as well. So really curious to see what route the two teams go for here. I would say that Mei is going to be a high priority, but both teams play a lot of Mei. So, and this is the map where wave clear is the objective.
Yeah, yeah, I would expect definitely a Johanna ban in the upcoming draft, because this is a great map for Johanna, and even though Johanna has been nerfed after being busted,
utterly busted.
Still a great pick, so I would expect to see that ban. Both teams ban it a lot. But if it gets through, I would expect to see it picked as well.
Teams also play it, yeah. So we'll keep an eye out for that one.
Just waiting on one team to be ready in the lobby, and then we'll get into the draft.
Some other characters to watch out for is Sonya. If you look at the Sonya stats for both sides, both players are sitting at 100%. So if we get a Sonya pick here, I'll be super excited because we might see some pretty good Sonya play.
I know Leap is like more often picked and more meta, but when I see Sonya's pull out Wrath, she's so unkillable.
So unkillable.
And her damage just shoots up.
Excited to. I didn't actually check what builds they tend to go when they're picking Sonya, so I might actually look that up here if I got a moment. Oh Here we are. We're into the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So first pick is going over to Regen Rebel. So we'll see what they're coming up with for their bans. Perhaps I'm guessing they're hoping to get the May for themselves. It might be a Blaze ban or Lucio Brightwing. I'm not quite curious as to what they're going to think is top priority here.
I'm thinking since Hardstuck is second pick, they might ban like Nazeebo. Both teams play Gazlo quite a bit, and that May Gazlo combo could be really game changing. So I might expect to see a Nazeebo and Gazlo ban.
Yeah, that's definitely a combo I've seen a lot. I don't know if they're actually gone for like the Ice Wall into Gravel Bomb, but definitely seen Regen Rebel pull off those two characters together. So
The Artanis ban.
Dennis, that's definitely a comfort one for Hardstuck.
Yeah, they definitely play a lot of multiple bruiser comps. So the pool for bruisers is not that large, especially meta bruisers. Looks like a bruiser
Still got
choke.
options though outside of Hardstuck. So again, I'm excited with the Sonya. The Gazlo is played by both sides.
Tassadar ban.
Tassadar, target ban at Frostman Pat, my bad. No Joanna ban yet, and no support bans.
Very surprising not to see a support ban. Support ban is the easiest to choke, and
yeah,
healers are so meta right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of really meta support characters here, so chances are both healers will get their pick of what they want. Joanna was expected.
Interesting to see Regen ban it though, since they have first pick.
It shows that they've got a plan in mind.
Yeah, they have other plans, Joanna. And then
okay,
the May ban.
Both tanks going eliminated here, so we won't see the comfort tank. But then it makes me wonder, it's like, what's going to be the first pick? Is it going to be Sonya? Maybe Brightwing is the main contested support? What do you think?
Stukov. Both teams play quite a bit of Stukov as well. Yes, I do think that Cactopus stands for Cactus Octopus.
Oh.
KT.
Oh, there's the Sonya. This is exciting.
I like the KT into Stukov because he has to be near his teammates to spread the healing.
That is a very good point. So we might get some good living bomb value here. We might have that's Javidesi on our 100% win or their 100% win rate Sonya. So
interesting that it was a ban.
See that. See if Regen Rebel can take it down. Ooh, Orphea.
That's pretty good synergy with Stukov's slow as well.
This is a really good blow up comp they got going so far. The Anubarak dive into Stukov puddle.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of Anubarak blow up comps.
Yep. Anubarak Stukov or Stukov variant.
It's just really potent.
My favorite comps to run.
I get it. Like he has 2 stuns and then Stukov with the silence and the slow. It's just
I mean you can. It's like Roman Gang Squad with 3 characters. So fill up the rest of the map with some good wave clear. Orphea also has really good wave clear. Anubarak, some of the better wave clear among tanks. So definitely a solid draft so far. I'm not to say that the Hardstuck support group that they're lacking wave clear on themselves. So not revealing anything about their draft really. I like that.
The Ana ban.
Ana ban.
No anti-healing for Hardstuck today.
No anti-heal. Yeah. Oh, I guess that was the nano boosted pyro that they're
true.
There. That could have been
Alex Straza with the best skin, if I must say.
I don't know. There's a few pretty good Alex Straza skins, I think.
Yeah, I was really excited when I was looking at Hardstuck's previous match history, and I saw quite a bit of Alex Straza. I love to see her in the meta because she's super powerful, easy to counter, but still super powerful.
Yeah, I like how they're all the supports are already taken, but the Ana ban came out before the Alexstrasza pick. But you know what I'm excited about here, Kala? Before I talk about the regions comp here,
Yeah.
we've got Mephisto and Alexstrasza together.
Oh yes, the Globe synergy.
Globe synergy.
Yes, with Lord of Hatred. It's
Globe synergy. Not only the Mephisto, it's also the Keltos and the Stitches. So we got a Globe comp going on over there. That's super cool to see.
and the last two picks for Regen are Leoric and Vala.
And they picked the Stitches into Leo, so not too worried about the Entomb or the percent damage coming from there. So we'll see how they're able to play around that. Oh man, now that I think about it, the Regen's comp is looking really scary though.
Yeah,
You see that?
with like Stukov, Lurking Arm, and Leoric and Tomb with like Orphea, Eternal Feast, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Stukov and Entomb, I mean, just the Nubrag and Stukov on their own was scary enough. But now we've got the Entomb, the Eternal Feast, the Silence. We might not even need to see the Buried Alive at 20 because I already have the Silence, right?
Yeah, that's true. If Stukov goes the resets on Lurking Arm, it wouldn't even matter if they went Buried Alive.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got
Of course.
W build coming out of Sonya.
Yeah, so I'm expecting a leap here.
Spell Armor for a
Targeting
Nubrek.
I do think that's a really good pick for going leap. That's one of Sugov's main weaknesses is dive. So being able to get in there, make it so you can't get the silences off easy. I think that's going to be really good, and also good into the Vala as well.
We are seeing W build for Alex for those globes.
As expected.
Same with KT. That's another point of synergy for the globes. And Stitches.
Oh, Vala.
I love the globes.
Vala held their level 1 until just now.
It's auto
That's
attack
another thing to
Vala.
watch out for. See that?
Got a hook on Vala very early.
Oh no!
Living
The
bomb.
hook right after breaking the gamma. Let's see. Okay. They're looking good. They're looking good.
We've got to collect these globes.
Let's see. Did they got their first globe, so they're on their way.
Ooh, globe snipe from Vala. A Nubrek interrupting Stitch's rotation. Hook
Ooh.
into that bush.
Just checking out the off lane. Leo got a quick there on the bottom and rotating in for a bit of double soak. So
Had
they
that
should have the
priority.
wave priority on that side.
I wonder if they're
Slight
looking
edge
to
forward.
deny these globes at all. Stitches isn't gonna let that happen. KT's already out of mana.
Oh man, yeah. Geldot's working on that wave there. Needs more globes apparently.
A Nubrek sitting on Hearthstone's
Very
side of the map.
aggressively.
Yes.
Oh, gets the triple stun. though.
Yeah.
Really well.
He can get away
lined
with
up
this
there.
as long as he saves his E. For a situation like that. Oh,
yeah,
he
no,
gets hooked
again.
back in. Okay, no follow-up though.
Follow-up isn't there, but meanwhile, the whole time that he's distracting this rotation, look at the
Yeah,
bottom camp there.
absolutely.
It's a
Space
very
maid.
sneaky rotation. But globes keeps on stacking here.
Yeah, we've got
for,
5
Headstock.
for each Alex and Stitches, and 4 for KT.
Wave crashing mid, so a bit of an XP advantage going towards minion XP advantage going towards the team on the right. The mercenary advantage going to Regen Rebel.
So Leoric's gonna have priority to rotate most likely here because of his cam. KT's gonna come down and help that out.
First mini turn in of the game, and yeah, we got Spite on level 1 for Mephisto, or level 4 rather. So we got
Absolutely.
the globe challenge online.
Big
Oh, we might
silence
have-
and slow in the Stitches. Hooks Leoric in there.
Really
Leoric
good
taking
hook.
tower
What?
shot. Dodges the flame strike. Mephisto really wants it. 100 HP.
Yo, it's
Does he
so
live?
fun. Sonya wants it.
No! Sonya with the spear.
And that's gonna be first blood over to hard stuck support group. Really well done with their
Yeah.
late game gold comp getting the first kill.
Mm-hmm.
No soak miss by Leo.
You are getting very, very chunked. He's out. Ooh,
Oh, hook
Stu
just missing.
yeah, barely misses on that very low Stukov.
Really liking the hook from Cactopus here.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is
There's
a
a
great
lot of
map for
flexing.
Stitches. It's small rotation, hook length, even pre-13 is enough to potentially secure kills here.
Yeah, it's also past 13. I'm gonna be really excited to see Stitches trying to go into kind of some of the choke areas here and hooking behind forts.
Both teams have enough gems to turn in. We've got an interrupt here by Alex.
Neither Bruiser side touched until now. So Regen Rebel probably hoping to get their Bruiser out in time here to secure them a turn-in.
These globes are looking good for Hardset support group.
9 more for Keltos, 4 more for Alex Reza.
And an infinite number for, or sorry, 1,000.
Yes,
For
what
Stitches.
is it, like?
Literally 1,000 is the cap.
999.
Okay, so this
Have you
bruiser
ever
camp is
done
cleared
that
out.
thing where you go into the sandbox mode and then
No.
complete globe quest for Stitches?
No. Have you?
It's so funny because I've seen someone do it. I haven't done it myself. But you take bile and you can actually see the bile animation for these like spots on the ground because you're just running so fast with the movement speed.
So Heartstuck only has 4 more to turn in. Sonya wants to do that, but Regen Rebel's not letting that happen.
Yeah, Bruiser camp successfully cleared in the mid lane, I might add. So really good defense there by Heartstuck.
Both teams looking to fight over this first turn in.
Leo just barely interrupted in the bot side there.
Leo looks like he's winning the matchup versus Sonya most of the time.
Yeah, I think the W build will come online within here though once we get the leap. Right. So excited to see that. Oh, hook just missing in the mid lane. Trait build for Orphea, I might add. We did get the low blow for Stukov, so we will have that blow up.
The interrupt on a
Yep.
Nubarak for turning it.
Yeah, Heartstuck just not quite able to get that turning just yet.
Neither team.
Might be getting into the heroic talents here by the time we get the turn-in.
Alex finished her globe quest.
That's super quick. Like,
Yeah,
props
now
to
she
the
can give
team.
as many globes as Mephisto and KT and Stitches need. We got Dragon coming online.
They really want this turn-in. And
Yeah.
They're gonna get this turn-in. Oh
A
no,
Nubarak.
they're going deep.
Interrupting KT. Sonya and Leo still down there.
Nubarak looking very tanky in this brawl. But the turn-in attempt continues, and that's the dragon.
KT is able to turn in. Hook missing on Orphea. And the first objective goes to Hardstuck support group.
What lane do you think they should be pushing here, Kala, as they get their first turn-in?
I think
With
most
heroic.
teams go for mid for a quick rotation on whichever one the other team's not defending, but I do like top lane, it's boss lane. So any lane with the boss is good, but Regen Rebel is going to be defending this one first.
We'll see a quick clear of the minions in the mid lane, and then a rotate towards the top. With the
Big
boss lane.
silence onto the back line.
Strafe is already out. A big
Durance on the
Durance hit
Stukov.
on the Stukov.
Pyroblast.
Pyroblast.
Dies before it connects.
Amazing. Blows up even before the Pyroblast lands.
Nubarak Ethan
Paco
able to get out.
going really deep here. The Web Weaver's already fallen in the top lane, but they're still pushing. They want the wall. That's their
York
bot
super
lane.
chunked here, clearing this out.
As the drain, it should be alright for now.
Bala clearing out mid. This may be a fort for Hardstuck since a Nubarak
Yeah,
is
they're pushing
chunked
it up.
and leaving.
This is a pre-13 stitches too, so really well done by Hardstuck support group.
They are leaving, playing it safe. Sonya 2v1 here in the Entomb. Bala chipping away at her. Oh
Leap
my
in 15
goodness!
seconds.
Holy moly, the save by Alex is insane!
The gambit.
Oh my
Val was able to get
gosh.
away there. Oh man, Regen Rebel nearly getting the first kill there.
Yeah. 0-2 right now. And we've got ults for both teams: Cocoon, Strafe, Eternal Feast, Entomb, Flailing Swipe, Pyro, Durance, Cleansing Flame, Putrid Bile, and Leap.
As expected, we have the Eternal Feast with the Entomb combo. So,
Regen
excited to see how
Rebel
that pans out.
able to get the next objective, and they look like they're pushing top lane.
Overall, a very good defense by Regen Rebel.
They did keep all
despite
their
losing
forts.
some heroes. Sonya is already able to clear out the bottom. As a group, they cleared out the bottom lane. So
And
we're
we've got the
rotating in.
Bile in the rotation.
Entomb is out. Cocoon. We got the Pyroblast going on to Stukov. That's going to be a kill.
Yeah. Stukov goes down. Dragon is coming out too. Hook on
Yo,
the
making a hook on the
Vala.
battle. I'll make the damage stack
Oof.
going right here.
Lead
That's
for
25
the
gems lost
Leo.
as well. Lots of gems robbing the bank here. Hard suck support. Really
Yeah.
well played. And it looks like Regen Rebel's going to look for that consolation prize in the,
Yep, of the boss.
the Bruiser camp. Yeah, they're not letting up here in this finals. Hey, Callum?
Right, yeah, I mean... Regen Rebel has only lost, like I said earlier, 3 games this season, so this is exciting to see.
Yeah, hard suck support really showing up to play here. They thought about their comp, they picked the map for it.
They picked great synergy between at least 3 heroes, which is awesome.
Again, so they a little bit of delay in getting the turn in after boss. It looks like their main goal is to try and get all the forts here, as opposed to pushing with boss. There will be a free player in the top lane.
We have hit level 14 for hard stud, so Stitches has a pretty decent power spike with a longer hook.
Ala has hit the first level of stacks, 50 stacks, in the Gambit auto attack. We'll be keeping tabs on that. Big Entomb!
Oh my goodness. Here
Dragon,
comes a huge
Feast.
combo from
Turns of
Regen
hate onto the backline, Pyro,
on the Stukov.
and people are driving left and right. There's Alex Traza ult trying to keep people alive.
Yeah, keeping that back line alive.
It's over, just a 1-for-1. Leo's in trouble.
Sonya really needs to get out of there. And hard stuck at full health from the big percentage healing from Alex.
Globe's really doing work for the. for
I
that
think Web
team there.
Weavers are still pretty healthy, so Regen Rebel has to go clear these.
Sonya pushing out the bot lane with the last remaining Web Weaver as Leo cleans up the top lane 1.
They want a little bit
Yeah.
more of this objective, even though they don't have their tank quite yet.
See how much they can get out of the last push here as Regen Rebel mounts is assembling for defense. Leo's rotating in. Entomb is up though, so they could go for another.
Yeah, this is
Entomb
looking kind of
failure. And then
scary.
Entomb
Yeah, there it is. Entomb in the
Feast.
Eternal Feast. Durance on a Nubarak.
They get a kill. A Nubarak lives, and they're chasing. Vala's in there. Vala wants these kills. Stitches with the Vile though, with some good shield that slows onto the Vala. Cocoon out onto Mephisto. Displacing them out just misses the epicenter. Leo does fall on the back there.
Stitches is
Sonya
doing
very
some
low.
great healing for the team, considering
And there's
he's
the Durance.
very little
That's
CC.
the
Oh my goodness!
Mephisto doing work.
For real.
We can see the value of the.
Was that a lead
Although-
from Sonya into the backline
I missed it.
of routine?
I was looking at the talents and I just noticed that we have the Hysteria combined with the Spite and the Alex Raza Globes. So
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
cooldown reduction on the Journeys of Hate now. So we're seeing lots of those coming out. And we saw 2 in that team fight alone.
So Stitches is starting this siege cam. Hardstuck turning in their gems. They don't have quite enough to secure another objective, but Regen does. And Regen just got level 16. I wonder if they're gonna look to start a fight soon or turn in that objective now that they're even talent tiers. And we do have a paused game.
What do you think about the map here as we have this pause coming through?
Um, let's see. Let me get out of this screen real quick. The map's pretty red. The lanes are pushed out for hard stuck. And they're getting camps right now. So it's a bit troublesome for Regen to try and get a turn in or pick a fight when they have no control, no vision on the map. But
But it is even talents here, so if they are gonna look for a fight,
yeah, I would definitely look for a fight. It's just hard not to show on the map and engage without them expecting it because of the map control.
yeah, I would definitely, if I were them, I'd be looking to step up and aggressively clear the siege camp that was just taken in the bot lane,
mm,
and then hope to maybe you can catch someone out. Maybe put Leo in the bushes on the top side. Look for that entomb, that
yeah,
beast combo going.
they could definitely make their presence known because they have enough gems to turn in, and Hardstuck does not. So if Hardstuck wants to deny that turn in, that could be where Regen goes to engage a even town tier.
Yeah, so we'll see if Hardsuck is going to give them that fight and how whether they can pull it off here.
All right, looks like they're going to be starting pretty soon. Countdown is happening. Let's get back in there.
All right, so back into the game. Sonya is on the bruiser camp. We got a little bit of a. We got Kel'Thas guarding the turn in the top side there. So looks like Regen Rebel's just going to focus on clearing the lanes, trying to get that map pressure back before they look for another turn in.
Yeah, it looks like Kel'Thas is just guarding, making sure they don't get that turn in. Same with Stitches. Hardsuck looking to just keep the map control, not let them have anything.
Leo on the janitor skin doing cleanup in aisle 3. He's even got the soap mount here, so it's
I love it.
keeping things clean. Oh, there could be an entomb onto the Mephisto clone. No, no. Not looking to get that fight. They want to keep the.
Oh my goodness,
Clear out
Stitches
the
has
map first.
59 globes.
Oh my goodness. One more globe for the next, next
so
pop in
insane.
movement speed, and he's gonna get in the bottom lane. So he'll be at how much movement speed is that? It is 20% bonus movement speed now.
So Regen looking for the turn in. KT walks away. 44 gems turned in by a new rack. And Bruiser Camp clashing on the side of Regen Rebel. Leoric getting pretty
Regen
chunked by
stepping up with that small
Mephisto.
power. Oh, the silence is out.
Silence.
Looking for that entomb, but Leo falls first.
KT in the cocoon.
Cocoon coming out a little too late. They were able to pick up the gems, so Taco on their way out.
Nubrak looking to disengage. Used E, but leap
on
onto
the Stukov.
Stukov. Eternal
Eternal
Feast
Feast.
for the disengage. Durance onto Nubrak. Seals the deal.
Fala able to save the gambit. Orphea looking for a cheeky
Trade,
pick here,
yeah.
But
See if she can get away.
getting
Some
flanked by Alex
self-healing.
Straza dropping down from the air. The bile
So-
will slow him down as well.
This may be the end of the game if Hardstuck continues to push this.
Certainly getting the second piece here. And the question is, are they going to look to end with Leo
Hook onto
pushing here, slowing
Leo,
him down?
getting very, very chunked.
Is able to
20
pass?
HP
Damage
5?
over time?
Oh my goodness!
Is able to hearth out, and it looks like they're gonna try and go core with
Yeah.
Pyroblast not successful onto Vala. The Entomb comes out, Dragon Queen is popped, looking very much like this is gonna be the first game going over to Hardstuck support crew. Turns the Fate onto 2, Stukov trying to do what he can, and that's game.
Wow, that was an extremely clean game by Hardstuck. They did not lose a single fort. And had amazing globe synergy. I just really love to see that.
Such a fun comp. I love it.
Yes.
They did
It's
have
like
the
something
double
you
mage.
see in ARAM, but like in a competitive sense, and it just worked so well.
Yeah. They did have double mage, but they were able to make it work. So Mephisto with more of that sustained damage again, the globes giving him that CDR to always keep going in there and getting that damage. And you see that in the numbers with him getting 55k top damage. in the game.
Yeah, and they really dominated the team fights. It's 12 kills to 2 in favor of Hardstuck. That was super awesome, and I saw some really great saves from Alex Straza. That was
Oh
really
my goodness,
cool.
that first the entomb in the
Yeah,
beginning of the
on
game.
Sonya, like Volo is just going at her, on attack Volo especially, and that was that was really
And
cool.
the Sonya win rate continues.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I love that.
uh, Jevidesi pulling out un, untouched in this game. 3 kills, 0 deaths. Very solid.
Yeah. Sucked a little less than Leo, but made up for it in every single team fight. Especially
Yeah,
that
some
last
really
one.
impactful leaps.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was key for the leap and
Yeah.
the piece of damage. Really key for interrupting the Stukov silence
Yeah.
and really getting those trades because Regen Rebel was getting those picks. They had their combo down.
Yeah, it's just
They were
a
getting the first
really
kill.
yeah, oh my gosh, those were so scary, but with a big AoE healing from Alex and going cleansing flame is really cool as Alex as well because it can get you out of things, especially if you're dove on by like a Nubrak or something like that. They did not lose their cool when they got comboed like that.
No kidding.
They
And
still came out
that
strong from those team fights after getting huge combos from Regen Rebel.
the living bomb build from Kael'thas. Again, good
Mm-hmm.
into Stukov as we mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Bile from the Stitches just to try and stay in there and get those globes and
Right.
just be living forever with all those hit points. Stitches also went into the Gambit at level 7, only falling once to the Entomb combo.
Yeah. I mean, he has so much health and that 15% shield. Just
But
insane.
did you see how many globes they ended up with at the end of the game though?
I did not, unfortunately. I know it was at least like 60 or 70 on stitches, anyways.
In that range in a quick game as well.
Yeah, I mean, even when the team was full health, Alex was using Circle of Life to just feed them gloves, and I love to see it.
What do you think the strategy should be here for Regen Rebel going into the game 2?
Um, I would probably ban Alex Straza. I think that was really key for for their whole their whole synergy as far as Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, and Stitches, as well as KT. Like they wouldn't have gotten such an early power spike without that, I don't think.
But now we're going to Battlefield of Eternity, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, does Hardstuck Support Group, do they have a comp in mind for this one as well? Do they know, do they have a strategy ready for Battlefield of Eternity like they had for Tomb of the Spider Queen? And can they pull it off?
I bet they do. They seem to really have it down as far as drafting goes, and I believe this is one of the maps they play often.
It's a popular map for both teams, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
With Hardstuck playing it 8 times in the season, and Regen Rebel playing it 4 times. But Regen Rebel currently undefeated on this map, whereas Hardstuck sitting at a solid 50% win rate. So they know what they're doing, and they've played it a lot. But definitely a tactical choice by the side of Regen Rebel to take it to this map.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that Hardstuck's seen this coming and has a plan. So I'm excited to see what they got in store.
Yeah, I'm excited for Regen Rebel as well. I mean, just because they lost the first game doesn't mean, that they're weaker in any way. They're the first seed, and I know they have it in them to pull out a couple wins, so I'm excited to see what they draft here. They did have a lot of synergy in their team comp in the first game, was the thing, and they pulled off combos.
Yeah, it's obviously something they practiced. I
Yeah,
think they did really well at it. So
the
if
sustain
they
was just really good on the side of Hardstuck, and
if they're able to pull that off in this game and maybe catch some people out of position, then I think they can really pull ahead.
yeah, there's I feel a lot more brawling on this map, and less emphasis on soaking just because the middle objective, and excited to see. I know both teams play quite a bit of Hanzo. I expect to see Hanzo picked on this map or banned.
Vala also a priority here. We saw it played on by Regen Rebel in the last game, so might be having a ban coming out by Hard Stuck here. First pick will again be going to Regen Rebel. So if probably if it's not banned, then I would expect to see the Vala being picked up. Maybe the Hanzo instead.
Got some player
And I
switches
just
in the
realized
lobby.
this must have been the choice of Hard Stuck then to take us here, right?
Oh, the first map pick was Hard Stuck, so this one should be the side of Regen Rebel.
Well, Regen Rebel would have the choice of first pick or map choice, so.
Oh, okay. They made the lobby, and it does seem like the first pick is side of Regen Rebel. So yeah, I believe this would also be picked by Hardstuck.
Right, so Regen Rebel opting for the first pick priority and getting a map that they have quite a bit of comfort on. So maybe it's a chance to turn it around. Maybe Hardstuck has a plan in mind.
We do have a player swap on the side of Regen Rebel, and I'm excited to see what they do with that.
That was that Beast Ren coming in?
Instead of Prostman Pat, I believe so.
Okay. It's a ranged assassin player with strong Zul'jin, it looks like. So we'll see what they can pull off here with that.
Yeah, auto attacker's pretty popular here. I expect to see the Artanis ban once again, just because suppression pulse is really clutch as far as defending that immortal burn.
That's right. We had a very early Artanis ban by the side of Regen Rebel last game, so expect to see that again.
Yeah, along with May and Joe.
May and Joe.
Yeah, I'm also thinking we'll also get banned here because blinds are super powerful on this map because you'll pick a lot of auto attackers for the burn.
Blinds super impactful. Even the displacement from May, I feel like, is pretty good on this map because you might be able to boop some people into the Immortal Suns and get those combos off. Hard to say.
Okay, getting into drafting.
Loading into the screen again. First pick and first ban by Regen Rebel. We'll see if they stick with the Artanis.
Having off-lane priority on this map is super important, especially when it's only 2 lanes.
Yes.
Having that extra person to rotate for fighting on your own camp or invading other teams' camps really turn the game around.
Have you ever had that game, that Stormlight game on this map, where somebody takes their bruiser camp really early and then your team just never clears it? And you're like, maybe you're playing like support or something, so you can't leave the team fight. So you just like cry while you watch your fort fall.
They do ban the Artanis, so.
They did ban the Artanis.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in Storm League, when you're, solo queuing or duo queuing, it's always hard to get synergy on when to do the camps. Because if you go to it alone, you can't always solo it, depending on who you're playing.
And it's the Zul'jin, so they
know. They've done their homework.
They've done their homework. They see the swap. They pick the ban. So, but that means the Vala is still up. The Joanna is still up. We'll see if maybe we'll have a Joanna May trade here. Lots of racing characters still left. Li Ming is a priority, I think, as well, after perhaps the Hanzo, played by Hard Stuck.
Varian ban. That's interesting.
I think we did.
Yeah,
It was in
Heartstock
the
does
last
play
game.
a lot of Varian, but with several bruisers, so I think like Smash Varian. I'm not sure if that's why it was banned here.
But the Sonya's still up.
Maybe Regen will take Sonya for the denial.
Maybe that'll be like if Vala's not available here. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's a May ban, so
Yes.
they're giving Joanna. Big actually Joanna, Vala, lots of good picks here available. The Sonya, as we just mentioned, we'll have to see which one they end up going for. Oh man, the suspense is killing me. Which one do you go for? I feel like Joanna isn't as impactful
I
on
would
this map.
take Johanna. I think the blinds, especially double shield glare, is really important for defending the objective while your team races. And with Vala, Vala's so squishy. So
Yeah, and you'll have
if
the
you get a
blessing.
pick on Vala right before the race, you're doomed. It's like a gambit in itself to pick Vala sometimes.
There's
Got the
Sonya.
Sonya, absolutely.
Is this gonna be another?
If it ain't broke,
another-
don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
And
Vala, very powerful
So-
picks.
Yeah, excellent draft coming out from both sides so far. We will have the ranged Mosh with the. I'm expecting the Blessed Shield here to try and pick off the Vala at level 20. So,
Yeah.
well, excited to see that. Or it could be a Falling Sword. We could have an Anduin. They do play both Anduin and Joanna, so it could be Light Bomb Falling Sword combo. Also good for diving Vala.
Brightwing and
Give me the
Diva.
Brightwing and the Diva. So they'll have a reset for the fight. They'll have Polymorph for Sonya when she dives in. And if it is another leap, as we saw last game, we could have Falling Sword for the cleanse there too, or Brightwing cleanse as well.
For healers, Hanzo.
There's a
man.
Hanzo, so not looking to take it for themselves.
I would expect Hardstuck to maybe take Lucio. I think that's one of their more popular heroes as well. I would love to see Tyrande here. Her trait value with Hunter's Mark is really, really good on this map, but not very often seen in the meta.
There's the Li Ming ban, so a lot of the best racers either picked or banned out here already. So looking to see what Regen Rebels got in mind.
Junkrat and ETC.
Random Engineer. So we saw Random on the
KT.
support role last game, and Cactopus was playing the Stitches that was hitting some really good hooks early games. So it looks like they might be switching it up here.
I believe Random was the Kael'thas last game, but they may just switch the roles afterwards.
Could be
possible. Cassia and Raynor. Cool.
Ooh.
I wonder if this is auto attack Cassia.
It could be. I mean, you will already have the auto attacks from Raynor.
Hardstuck support does not have any blinds, I don't think. So, Regen Rebels free to go any.
Party.
Oh, that's true, but
I would expect a block party from the ETC here.
As far as defending the Immortal from burn, no tools for blinds.
We have Anna picks, so definitely a very squishy backline from the side of Hardstuck. So they'll be aiming to kind of sit back, poke away at these Immortals, toss the Hungering Arrow out.
I think it'll be hard to get in there as ETC, having Brightwing polymorph up.
Interesting to see whether Sonya goes for the leap or for Wrath here. Definitely have a more defensive team comp on that side, so not as much dive coming out. You know what I just realized? I don't think we ever introduced the teams in our last game.
We can do that now. Alright, so we've got Taco on Johanna, Syl on Cassia. Oh gosh. Bellaravia on Right Wing. Beastrend on Raynor. And Meow Meow Cats on Diva.
And on the red side, we have Random Engineer on ETC, Smackloud on the Junkrat, Omar on Vala, Cactopus playing Anna, and Javidesi on 100% Sonya. See if they can keep up the win rate.
As expected, we've got Q build Vala for the most optimal damage and the Immortal. That's also Q build Cassia. Exterminator Raynor.
Oh, Cassia. I think that is the superior build here into squishy backline. You can, if you manage to stack those up, you can do quite a bit of damage and blow someone up. So I will be looking to see the Surge of Light at level 7 from the Cassia as well for that optimal burst. Random Engineer mounted, managed to go in and get the slide on Beastrand. Explosive start. Joanna stepping it up onto Junkrat and is able to boop away. Both teams brawling it out here, and no picks to be found yet. And Block Party was picked up at level 1 by the ETC.
Yep.
We do have another W build coming out from the Sonya, so I will be expecting that leap again. Just interested to see how that.
Yeah, I was really key in those team fights, so I wouldn't see why they would go Wrath.
I'm really excited to see what Joanna picks at level 10 then. Whether it's going to be the falling sword with the cleanse.
Phase shift, healing her up, but anti-healing doesn't make it quite in time for the phase shift. I do like the strategy behind that though, the biotic grenade to stop the value from phase shift healing.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it looks like that was what was being attempted there.
We do see the grenade build so far, so from the Anna, or be the CDR.
We've got a sneaky rotation from Raynor looking for this top camp. Sonya checks it out, but he's not there quite yet.
Red team checking the bottom camp, looking to see if they're on it, as a couple people are missing.
And it is Exterminator Raynor, so we'll be able to take that. Diva getting kind of
Really
chunked.
I really love that rotation up to the top lane.
Me too. It's like, sure you don't see him bot now, but when did you notice that he was missing? Did he go to tap? Like, he does get that camp.
Definitely see the experience from Regen Rebel coming out in that call right there. Level 4 comes along. I'll expect both teams to go for be looking at the bruiser.
Junkrat walks right by it. Raynor starts theirs. Junkrat coming to help clear the camp that was taken in top lane.
So we'll get that cleared up here soon enough. Vala's on the bruiser as well, so it looks like
soloing it. But bot camp is going to Regen Rebel.
Raynor getting very low on this trade, but should be able to finish it up in time here.
Oh, 5 HP! He really believed. He was like, I can do this.
That's when you say calculated.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. 2 camps in the bottom lane, so Regen Rebel getting lots of lane pressure in here.
Absolutely.
Will be cleared out by the Junkrat. So.
The burn is looking a little stronger inside of Heartsuck, whether it's from starting it first, I believe.
So small advantage going off as the halftime show is in. There'll be a race positions here.
And we've got Junkrat clearing bot and Diva clearing top. Regen looking to defend this because they know that they were racing slower. Condemn onto the back line.
Yep, Joanna trying to do what she can to slow this down. So far, it's almost working.
Yeah, and Raynor's getting stuff done. Diva's here with a bomb. Will she use it? Yes. And that is a big zone. Only 8:13 left on it. ETC really won't let it go.
Oh, they are able to get that immortal.
That was a pretty close race, though. And they did a really good job peeling Regen on the side of Regen Rebel.
But you know the crazy part here, Cal?
What's up?
That's before Hungering Arrow on level 7 for Vala.
Yeah. Because Raynor got so low taking the bruiser camp, he had to back at the start of that race. So he was not able to race at the very beginning of the immortal spawn.
And Junkrat was able to clear out the bottom lane, so I really love that shot call on the side of Heartsuck. Just to leave Junkrat to get that clear.
Yeah, and he's like the fastest wave clear on the team, so he can get back in there on the objective.
Mortal getting burned down here pretty quick. It was a small shield because
They do get the
did have
wall.
inner racing. So small advantage in XP and in structures so far to Hardstuck support.
See how top lane's doing. Diva's mech getting pretty chunked, but Sonya staying a little under half most of the time.
They've opted to go into the full metal, so they have the extra healing on their.
We got punished on the back line. They're getting super low.
Joanna
Cassia
not
doing
opting for the
pretty
TD
nicely on the stacks with 33. I'd say that's pretty decent at 5 minutes.
Yeah, 7 stacks for Vala on the level 7. So it shows the defense. Cassia was more on the offensive, where I think the red team was focusing more on that race. So,
Oh,
difference
look,
is stacking there.
we have this yet again. Will it work a second time? With Rainer coming
Rainer.
up.
Jim Raynor on a mission. But look at the level 7 for Cassia. Grounding Rod. So 20% slows on those two.
Ooh.
Not the conventional pick, but I'm used
Yeah.
to seeing. Surge of Light. Especially into such a squishy team. I'm curious to see how that works out.
I like the phase shift being done closer to the fort, so Ana can't buy out a grenade. I know they're looking out for that.
Probably communicating that inside Region Rebel. So
So
this time,
Heartstuck, yeah, gets that bottom camp, but Regen gets the top camp here.
we're able to get that trade off this time. So we might have figured out what was going on. Very even in experience. This is a close game so far here.
Rainer getting kind of out of position here. Heartstuck
Might
doesn't
get
want to let
caught.
him go. Ooh, Sleep Dart just barely misses.
The
Diva Bomb comes
Diva
out.
Bomb coming in here, just trying to zone him from the objective. Provide space for Raynor to get topped up, so we'll be healthy to come in for this race.
Looking like a first 5v5. Rainer at half health.
Both sides fairly content just to fill it
Diva
up here.
finishing the clear on that camp. Oh, Regen
But-
backs off. Both teams pretty close to 10.
Looks like they're gonna try and get the camp here, pushing out during the objective. So Raynor's starting that while
Glide onto Johanna, uses trait to try and escape.
Cassia
In the
losing
trap.
her armor, getting very punked. The halftime show will go to hard
Rainer
stuff.
getting very low on this camp once again. But the
He is going
burn
for the
yeah.
E build though.
is in favor of Heartstuck, but level 10s is online for Regen first, so they're coming in for this pre-10 fight.
Yeah, they may have lost the halftime show, but they didn't do it for nothing. They got that soak in the box lane. Blessed Shield coming out. Big.
Junkrat trying to
engage
poke
on
out
the
the rest
Junkrat.
of that Immortal, but gets punished for it.
Did you see that? We have the Emerald Wind coming out from the
Oh, yes, yes.
right wing. That's gonna be an additional Mosh interrupt for Brightwing.
Ooh, big
Big
mosh.
mosh from
Cassia and Brightwing.
Paco coming in. Brightwing.
Ooh, Brightwing with 100 HP. Sonya getting really
Cassia.
chunked.
Looking to turn around. Diva's chasing them down and get the fusion cannon's value.
They get away with very little health and get the objective. While
So it's,
backing off on a pre-10 fight. I'd say that was really well played for Heartstuck.
Yeah, they are a little bit behind in the XP, but we're able to pull off the Immortal and the objective. We'll be pushing in here.
You do have Sonya
5
going bot to soak, so there will be a bit of miss-soaked here on the side of Regen.
5-man defense by Region Rebel, so they can look to fight here.
Root Tower comes
Immortal
out.
gets a bit lower. Present Shield missing. We'll see Joanna clearing up some of those traps. Oh, Blessed Shield, I won't. Not expecting another engage here in the top lane.
I did forget to mention these ults. So on Heartstuck we've got Mosh, which we saw, Riptire, Rain of Vengeance, Nano Boost, and Leap. And for the side of Regen Rebel, we've got Blessed Shield, Bunny Hop, Emerald Wind, Hyperion, and Ball Lightning. I'm really hoping Cassia goes Ball Lightning at level 20 if this game gets there, because it's one of my favorite talents.
Infinite Ball. For Infinite
Yes! Infinite anything! Like, what? Why wouldn't you want to pick that?
Ball. I think there's some other really good talents there too, especially in an
Yeah.
auto attack build or playing into ETC. If you
It's
opting
good
to go for
synergy with
the,
Johanna Condemn, the Ball Lightning.
Cassia been really far out here. power slide, losing that armor. Vala
Vala
connecting
getting
Hungry
the-
Arrow, and that's gonna be a kill.
Yeah, those resets on Vault are insane for Vala. Got bot camp being contested, but Brightwing comes down, Sonya gives it up.
I do really like the nano boost pick with Vala here, because most of the
Yeah.
time you kind of think of Vala as an auto attacker, but with the
Yeah.
Q build, it really is a mage. With the Q vault, Q.
This fort
Should be able
looks
to
like
put
it's
some
going
big
down.
damage at you.
Oh, and they back off. Say it's
Camp
not
is
worth
playing in
it.
the
We're about to
bottom.
get 13. We gotta get our bruiser and then do the immortal. And with Regen taking this camp.
Still gotta give it to Regen. They were able to save their fort in that defense. So,
Yeah, and they're
Still
pretty
very
even
much
on
in this game.
levels.
22 stacks for Vala, 62 stacks for Cassia. Both of them scaling with the damage. I hear that Cassia really comes online with Q build at 80 stacks, so I'll be keeping an eye out for that.
Big combo on the
Mosh!
Brightwing. Oh
Holy
my
beautiful.
goodness, that bush party was insane.
Ball lightning coming out here as Cassia.
Riptire
falls
gets
through,
interrupted
getting
by
good value.
Diva.
Diva diving the Junkrat with the
Sonya onto that Rainer.
Diva was able to
Both
get that
teams
drop
really,
onto
really
the Junkrat.
chunked.
Vala getting the Hungry Arrow out
Oof.
onto Rainer and is able to drop him. With the Diva bomb trying to zone him out. It will be 4v2 here as they can move in now and try and get that race.
Really good positioning on the side of Hardstuck, and they just
Amazing.
use
block.
all their ults and get 2 kills.
Yeah. Also, props to Diva for getting that that solo kill and living.
Yeah,
was
and
really well
interrupting Riptire as well.
Oh, I missed that. too.
Yeah, with the boost. This camp will
Camp.
take that fort.
Yeah. That's what's the goner.
Bruiser camp taken by Regen Rebel. Even
will
talent
attack down the
tiers,
pressure.
but Hardstuck looking to finish off the Immortal.
Sonya stepping in there, getting some more damage on that Immortal. There is a Bruiser camp pushing in both
Yeah.
lanes. That,
The
Diva has to
longer
deal with.
this fight draws out, the better it is for Hardstuck, just because this will push the keep.
We
But
do
both
see both
bruisers.
sides splitting off to try and get that clear. Kind of stepping in quite a bit here as
Eating the
Val and
trap
Junkrat
with
are
a
pushing
tree.
away.
I like the role reversal. Cactopus was tanking last game and is playing a great Ana this game.
Also been very impressed with the ETC. He's got some great moshes so far. Power slide onto Cassia. Sonya looking for the play. Decides to back off.
Switching
do
roles
have-
like that keeps your draft unpredictable, you know, like, oh, this person is a good X player, like good Mephisto player, but when you switch roles, it really messes with, you know, counter drafting.
Yeah, it's really hard to ban one person out in that case.
Yeah.
We do have God of Trap Maul. Oh,
Blessed Shield.
pushing out, Bunny Hop. They are diving onto the Vala there.
Emerald
Emerald
Wind pushing
Go for
Sonya
the
away.
Sonya. Mosh
Mosh.
onto 2, interrupted. Leap onto 3, big spin. Nobody
Ball
falling.
lightning coming
Nope,
out.
really big power slide.
Mech
That was
goes
the demon
down.
falling. Cassia, still on that Cassia running in to the Vala. Really trying to...
Ooh.
Oh, phase shift just a moment too late. The nano boosted Vala takes down still on that Cassia. Trying to pop the Iron Skin and hoping to get away, not quite able to do so.
Hardstuck having excellent micro in these team fights.
They're not looking like a team that's 6th ranked here coming in.
Yeah.
For, they're looking like they've really prepped for this.
Yeah, I mean, being a brand new team and coming this far is really awesome. You know, you've got like comms to sort out, roles, overall synergy. It's really exciting to see a new team do this well. And this is the finals. So pretty healthy Immortal here.
Yeah, almost nearly full shield stepping in. There should be the fort to fall immediately.
And we've got level 16 talents for
Second
Hardstuck.
talent, ETC ready on the flank. And
Wow.
Mosh in 10 seconds. He's gonna go over the power slide on Cassia. Resetting
Ollie
power,
on the ETC.
engaging the Beast Rend, who is able to live. Healed by Diva with the Bunny Hop.
Yeah,
They
Emerald
are
Wind
able-
into
oh,
Bunny
there-
Hop.
There's the
Ooh.
ball coming out. That's two instantly cleansed by Brightwing. Very well done.
Rainer queued ETC. There's so many interrupts for Mosh, so it was kind of a risky pick to take here.
but still getting value. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
able to push in. They still have level 16 talents, a lot used by the Regen Rebel.
Riptire coming
Looking at
out.
the Riptire.
Oh, Riptire gets Rainer.
That might just secure the keep here.
Yeah. Immortal's
stepping up.
chipping away at it.
Still
They
not
get
quite
Johanna
taken.
as well. Diva's in trouble. Diva doesn't make it out.
It's just
And that's
they might
the
just push in for Cords. What do you think?
I
Very
think they
well
definitely have that potential. No tank, no bruiser.
Cassia trying to mount a defense, sitting here with a hefty 75 stack. Might
Ball
just be able
lightning
to pull it
gets
out.
interrupted. Slide on the Cassia. And that looks like game 2 going to hard
Zoning
stat.
Wash with style.
Wow.
Oh,
Another clean game.
that is going to be the lead for Hardstuck support group. With a 2-0 lead in this best of 5.
That's really scary for Regen because that's match point for Hardstuck.
Yeah. So it was a pretty good draft. They had the synergy between Joanna and Cassia coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
Really good damage, 42k. A little bit more. Vala really popping off with the 60k damage. So I
Yeah.
was really liking how Random Engineer was playing that ETC, hitting power slide again and again onto the Cassia in the back line there.
The positioning and the micro
Yes.
of these team fights on the side of Hardstuck showing once again 2-11, or sorry, 11-2 in favor of Hardstuck. Very similar to last game where it was 12-2.
You can really see they've been working on their communication too, with the
Yeah.
power slide instantly into Vala.
And
Arrows.
we're
Good block.
keeping that Sonya win streak going.
We're just keeping it going. You might want to. If I were Region Rebel, I'd be banning that out. Or first picking, because they will have a first pick here in game number 3.
Chat says, mine can interrupt Right Wing Z. Concussion mine. I believe so.
Yes. Yes, it can. Any kind of movement displacement similar to Mosh.
Mm-hmm. So that would be the trap as well. I think Roots interrupt Brightwing Z.
I didn't know about that one. It makes sense though. I feel like I've seen Junkrat interrupt phase shift before. Certainly if they have to take the silence. This sticky wicket at level 7.
What do you think Regen needs to do to overcome these team fights? Because I feel like they're playing the map well, but when it comes to fighting is, you know, where they're struggling. And I don't know if it has like anything to do with like ult combo synergy and stuff like that. It seems like Hardstuck has pretty good synergy as far as like Leap, Riptire, Mosh, you know. And I did see a combo come out on Regen where it was like Emerald Wind into Bunny Hop, sort of like a slow and a displacement into Ball, but it just didn't feel extremely potent. So
yeah, I mean, Region Rebels definitely put the work in, try and get these combos down, get this coordination. Did have the synergy with like Joe Cassia. They had great draft, I thought, in the first game with Leo and Tomb and Feast and Silence. So I would like to take them to a map that's a little bit more split up. It's too bad D-Shar is banned. A place where they can run that blow-up comp that they had on in game number 1 and really try and pick someone off who's like maybe a little bit more out of position and just kind of get the game going in that way and get their momentum back. Which reminds me, what maps have we got left here?
let's see. Let me pull up the map screen.
We've
not a lot.
Bans. We had D-Shire, Volskaya banned.
Looks like we're going to Towers of Doom.
Group.
Not Tomb of the
Towers of
Spider
Doom.
Queen. Towers of Doom. Like I said earlier. I see this map a lot in all the games I've been casting. It seems very popular for both teams. It's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, I have to say this has got to be one of my favorite maps in the game with the comeback potential.
Yeah. It's
If
not
you get
over
those
till
early
it's
alters-
over.
It's not over till it's over.
Yeah. In one of my previous casts in the interview, I believe one of the captains said or players said, having 1 is the same as having 40. So
Yep.
that's descriptive of the comeback potential on this map.
That said, if you're at 1 point, there is a checkmate that you can do. If you have the sappers, the camp pushing in one lane, and you have the bottom tower, and you go for boss, it's some tactical plays that you can see happen. But really, this is a late game map. It is very much usually almost always goes down to a level 20 team fight. So you can give up those towers early, get that XP lead, and then just try and take over the map in the late game, get the bell tower conversions in minutes. So really excited to see what kind of strategies these teams have coming in.
I feel like Sylvanas is a really popular pick on this map. She's so powerful with her trait value and taking forts whenever you get an advantage, and I'm thinking we'll see that, if not it being banned.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of the teams playing any Sylvanas when I was doing my research ahead of time.
One thing I did see them play a lot is Gazlo, and I'd like to see that
Ooh.
late game Gravo Bomb combo here with May, if it ever gets through.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Hardstuck is determined to not give Taco their May, so I'm guessing that will continue. I'm not sure if we'll see the Gazlo without the May setup. What do you think? Both teams.
Yeah, I don't think either team's gonna give up any favored picks as far as the bans go.
Again, excited to see whether the Sonya makes it through the ban phase here.
I will be extremely surprised and proud of Hardstuck if they pull out a 3-0. That would be so insane.
That would be
Against a
such
team
coming
that
up
has
behind.
lost only 3 matches or 3 games
Yeah,
in the entire season.
just totally coming up from behind. There'd be a lot of momentum going into the grand finals too,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see if Javidesi is able to get that Sonya this game.
Yeah, this isn't a bad map for Sonya either, so if they don't ban it, I'd start questioning.
Not
Or
really
maybe
enough for Artanis or Varian.
maybe they have something in mind if Sonya is continuing to be picked.
Yes, so this would be the map pick of Hardstuck again.
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
We have first pick.
I'm no longer confused this time. So Regen chose to take first hero pick every single time.
Yeah, as it makes sense. There's some strong heroes in the meta. I think Joanna is a lot stronger on this map as opposed to Valkyrie or Eternity. So if it does come down to you get Joanna or May again, then they will. I do feel like it's a lot stronger here. You know what else is really strong here, Cal? Stitches.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, it is.
So we might see Cactopus again going on to the Stitches here.
If there's a Stitches, I might want to see a Malthael on the other side, just because Stitches has so much health and Malthael can just burn down a tank really easily.
Yeah, the last right's very impactful. Also a good double silver for this map. It is a map where you see a lot of Malthael. Leo was picked in the previous game. We could see more Entomb combos. Or bans. Zool is often picked here, although I didn't see that either team really plays a lot of Zool.
Yeah, Zool is a great double soaker, but as far as gank potential, something that's really important for a bruiser, I feel like it's pretty bad. He doesn't have a really hard engage, like Leo Wraith Walk, Sonya Leap, and Zool doesn't have a lot of escape tools either, so it is easy for Zool to be ganked. And I believe that's one of the reasons he's not often picked.
I do think you can have some pretty spicy flanks with Zool, though. Where you come in and you root someone, let off that Poison Nova in the middle of their team.
I think it's more on the player for having that really good rotation than it is Zool's toolkit. But yeah, I've definitely seen a Zool pull off some great flanks on this map and get. This is his best map, so if it were me and I wanted to play Bruiser, I would probably pick Zool in this map. Wow, this chat. This lobby chat is a good thing I'm not showing it.
Steve's keeping it lighthearted here.
Yeah.
Are waiting to get things underway.
They're having potty talk while teams get ready.
It was interesting listening to the teams chatting in the coin flip before the game.
The map pick, yeah.
Both on good terms here, it looks like.
Yeah, I love that. It makes for, a fun game on both ends, and I think that it lets teams play to the best of their abilities because there aren't those other emotional factors of, like tension between the teams. They can have fun, and I feel like you do your best when you're having fun.
Also, a very big Canadian representation here.
Yeah.
Crossman Pat and Random Engineer, both hailing from the north here.
I had no idea that that it was that regional. Like, I don't know like what the divisions like regionally are. I don't think there is some sort of this is my first season in NGS, so like everything is new to me. I don't know
Just
why
East
for
and
some
West.
reason I thought it was regional. Yeah, I guess because it's East and West, but time zones have been super difficult.
Yeah. So it does look like we will have Crossman Pat again
Instead
in
of
for this game number
Beastrand.
3. So no Zolgin stacking for us. Would have been fun to see as casters.
It got banned out anyways last game, so
Yeah, this is true.
they knew what was happening.
The hard stock doing the research.
I always root for the underdog, so this match is making me really happy, even though I would like to see more than 3 games.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see Regen Rebel coming out here. They do have that first pick now. It is a late game map. Yeah, we'll see what they're able to pull off. Whether we're going to we might even see a reverse sweep here. Kala, you never know.
You never know. That would break my heart, but it would be a very, very intense series.
Come on, we got to keep it unbiased here. for the.
All right.
Loading into the draft. Let's see if we have an Artanis band coming out here again. I'm not expecting it, but we'll see what. Oh, here we are.
Very quick.
Instant lock.
Yeah.
Instant Artanis.
Yeah.
So maybe they know something we don't. It's last time they played against Artanis or some of the other games. So
I feel like they should be banning the Sonya instead, but
well,
I trust their knowledge. They've won so many of their games.
This is true, and
It's really
they do have
fierce.
first pick, so
Tassadar
we'll
once
be
again.
seeing. Okay, there's a target ban on Crossman Pat again, not giving up that Tassadar. Again, Sonya, Joanna, both still up.
Lucio. I was expecting this much earlier in the series just because Lucio is a very, very high played support on the side of Hardstuck.
We haven't seen any Anduin yet from the side of Regen Rebel, so that is a comfort of theirs.
I'm surprised that they
Maltail?
went with Brightwing instead of Anduin when they had Joe.
There will be the Joanna Sonya trade here again.
Ooh.
And they're not giving up that Sonya.
I don't blame them. This Sonya is scary. Sonya should not be making it out of those situations, but she does.
Yeah, so we'll see if Sonya is able to keep this 100% win rate between these, well, for both teams throughout the entire season.
Wait, Regen has 100% on Sonya as well?
Yeah.
Oh my
both
goodness.
sides.
Ooh, we got the Gazlo.
Gazlord is in the house. Instant log on the Gazlo too. Ooh, and the variant. We might. They're not gonna do it. Do you think, Kala?
This is another role swap if they don't switch.
I'm not expecting a main tank here.
You're not
Outside
expecting
of
a
Hardstuck.
main tank variant?
No. Well,
I've seen it a couple
main tank
times,
variant,
but as I mentioned earlier, I've seen a lot of matches in Hardstuck's history with multiple bruisers. And I hope to see that here.
Yeah, triple bruiser comp here.
Yes.
Coming out. The Joanna, not picked in any of the first 3 picks, is picked up.
And
by the side of
Zagara.
Regen Rebel.
I like
Along
Zagara
with
here. Zagara is, I would say, either second best or is equal to Sylph. here as far as siege potential and taking those forts when you have the advantage.
Yes, so they are. It does look like Regen Rebel is going to try and hold up here in the bottom lane, try and get that siege going, and get the advantage in the bottom lane, which is the most important lane on this map.
We've got the Anduin ban, so we won't be seeing the Light Bomb Anduin or the Light Bomb Falling Sword.
Again, loving the research search and the thought. Yeah, there's the Zarya ban on
yeah,
the.
Regen saw that coming. They did their homework. They saw the
Icy drafts.
yeah, the Zarya, Varian, Gazlo combos that Hardstuck have been running.
And I was so excited to see the.
Maybe they'll get May.
Full May. Oh, May is up. I just realized.
Deckard and Diva. All right, so we've
There's the triple bruiser.
yeah. Varian can
Not-
mix it up though.
I was expecting a Brightwing here instead of the Deckard though to get that kind of AoE heals going.
I wonder if they're gonna
Instead
go
of the,
stay a
Lisa.
while and listen, and then Grabo and
Oh.
then Diva Bomb. These drafts are so spicy.
Oh, I love it. You got the Wombo here on that side, but a lot of potential Regen Rebel. So far, I think I will give the edge to Regen Rebel with the Sonya on their side, the Joanna.
Stukov and Junkrat.
Lots of poking potential for the objective as well. So really good survivability on the Joanna and poke. They can just, if they want to, they can solo us out forever while they
Look
start
at this
playing
team of bruisers.
it's like
It's
quadruple bruiser comp.
so insane, but I'm all
Hard
for
stuck
it.
special. It's the hard stuck support group special here. If there wasn't the Zarya, I bet they would have had the Zarya here.
hmm
And the Lucio for that matter.
I'm interested to see how they take team fights with this many bruisers, especially
too.
with Deckard. I feel like Lucio would have been the best choice there, but it got banned out. So
But Deckard with that Wombo potential.
yeah,
So
that's true.
not a bad pick with the
It's a great
Gazelle,
setup.
with the Diva.
hmm
Even the Contagion at level 20 for the Dahaka could
Mhm.
be killer with this. So
I'd love to see how Hardstuck's like practices go when they start practicing their combos. It seems like they've experimented with like so many of them.
I mean, they have been playing Gazelle throughout the season, so
Mhm.
it should be a fairly comfortable combo that I'd expect out of them.
The battle begins.
Do have the low blow again for the Stukov,
Mhm.
the overpower from the variants. So it does look like they will have a tank. They won't be going full quadruple bruiser here.
One. Let the battle begin.
Okay.
E build for Zagaris, so we'll have the percent damage on the roaches coming through. That will be so significant coming level 13, especially if they are able to get that third roach.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the best friend's phrase. You see
Uh-oh.
that, Cal?
It's glowing.
Glowing.
Oh, we got a little bit of cheese down here. Not too much, just pad.
And you get a
So we
little bit
got-
extra damage, early damage on the bottom tower.
Race car Dahaka. E-build. Gazzo.
And get the rotations in for the double soaking.
Double
Double Junkrat in the middle here.
I like Junkrat on this map just because of the safe soaking position.
This is true, and there's so many walls that you can hop over as well.
They're moving in pretty deep here in the beginning.
Zukov gonna get rooted in the back line.
That's a 4-man
Random Engineer really deep with Gazelle.
Yeah. But again, with having all these bruisers, they have a decent size HP
Yep.
pool for Deckard to
I mean,
just...
oftentimes I do say like the win often goes to the team with the lowest skill of execution needed. And bruisers, you get quite a bit of bang for your buck as far as skill of execution versus just what they can contribute in a team fight. So I'm super excited to see how they're able to pull this off here.
Hardstuck really chunked, but moving in here, Varian not able to make it out from
Dukov with the
Junkrat.
combo, getting the pick on Varian.
Ooh, Gaslight going in for the laser. Gets literally punished by Johanna for the slow. I was gonna say punished, like, but I didn't want to sound... Alright, so we've got a camp invade for Regen Rebel.
A lot of Johanna. But yeah, Regen Rebel able to take advantage of the early game variant here, get the early game kill and get that in safe. So they'll be able to get the safe clear onto their own. Oh, I mean, maybe I spoke too soon here. Looking to brawl with that level 4 variant.
Sonya having priority on the rotation to come in and help them out on this invade. We'll see how it goes though. Boot pushes Diva and Varian away.
Random Engineer just barely living with those Decker deals.
And this Sonya rotation is definitely going to be enough to turn the tide and get them their camp back. And then Varian goes down as well.
5-man rotation on the side of...
Sonya had priority on the
as
wave
well.
crashing mid, so once she saw that they were invading, she ran straight to it.
Right, so a bit of an XP lead both on the kills and on the plays here for Regen Rebel. Definitely showing their macro frog prowess.
And we've got 3 altars spawning, Zagar's grabbing bot, looks to be uncontested, and Sonya contesting hard stucks.
Like all the others.
They were able to push those pumpkins in with the kills they got on the camp. So one tower nearly defeated. But we have a brawl coming up in the top here as Stukov is channeling on the left.
Oh no, we've got 3 bots still, so this is going to be 3 altars for Regen Rebel.
Yeah, not a lot with all the bruisers. They don't have that range poke you usually see, where you can go over the walls, the towers, to prevent that one from being taken down. So
Stukov coming
I do
in.
like that they are prioritizing the bottom lane. They do get the wall here. That's really big on this map. They'll be
Yeah.
able to push in on that tower soon.
We've got the bomb coming out from Diva. They disengage.
That there.
And we do have a bit of an experience lead on the side of Regen Rebel with their 4 kills. So we've got level 7s.
Sonya, so far ahead in the double soak. You do see a wave crashing in the top, small bit of XP loss on the side there. So we do see again the Sonya advantage here showing up in this game so far, if it is able to get them the win.
I like the baby Diva for the extra damage.
It says auto attacks out.
These
Connect with
condemns are
ready.
insane. Like, I've seen so many 4-man condemns here in the bot lane by Taco.
Dang, and if only they'd pick the subdue talent at level 4, hey?
Yeah.
But do have a little bit more of that survivability, which is going to be so important here. They do have a bit more of a poke comp here going on. The Junkrat and Zagara.
So we got 2 altars spawning. Bit of a scuffle here down bot over the camps. Gazlo in the root
Big
gets
root.
silenced.
Ooh, the trap into Stukov's silence is enough to end Gazlo. And
So far, it looks like this early game bruiser composition does not net them enough damage to get past Johanna.
Zagara looking a little bit risky here, but
They will be taking this
Varian
camp.
just doing a drive-by, it looks like.
Deckard buying some time.
Dehaka got a tongue onto Sonya in the top lane, so they might be looking to actually get a gank here. Oh, Varian stepping up is mounted.
I did forget to
Doesn't
mention,
have
this
anyone
is a
behind him now.
taunt Varian.
Not quite the follow-up for that engage onto Sonya. So it looks like it is going to be a trade in all three here.
Yeah. And then clearing out this camp.
I really like how Hardstuck support has been clearing out these sapper camps after the invade, so it doesn't
Yeah.
crash onto the towers.
Yeah.
And really
They
good
do have
keep
to.
the
They did have to
damage
give
control.
some of those altars early game, but I think they're confident enough in their late game ability to take forts or team fights with ults that they're like, you know what? It's okay if we give these right now.
Yeah, level 10 is really going to be where the Hardstuck comp comes online with that CLL. with
This is
that
a
ground
very
bomb.
dangerous invade down 10. Okay, so they don't commit to it. So for level 10s on Regen, we've got Riptire, Nidus, oh interesting, Leap, Flailing Swipe, and we're waiting on Johanna's.
Maybe waiting for the grabber bomb to see if we have the Robo Goblin or the grabber bomb. So falling
Yeah.
short for the cleanse on that.
Yeah.
Might be hard to pull off that combo here into Johanna Falling Sword.
Yeah. The
What
Hawk
time?
taking quite a bit of damage, pops Essence, back to full health pretty
Coming
soon. Wonder if these Sapper camps will get pushed in.
It is a grabber bomb and a Falling Sword for the
Yeah.
counter. So we do see
Then
that
stay
exchange.
a while
Calm down,
and listen.
Stukov.
On
Stay a
the
while.
whole
Grab it,
team,
Tom.
Grabo!
Johanna.
4 man into the Deckard root. Falling Sword not quick enough to cleanse all that.
2 people going down. Zagara falls to only Joanna able to just barely get away here. Man,
Heartstuck knew exactly when to pull all of their stuff off.
you can
Taco's
see why
doing their
they've been so
best.
successful on this. Joanna looks like it might fall here as well. Does get the mech out of D.Va, but they might be able, with the Joanna kill, they might be able to push in here and take this tower.
Yeah,
That is the objective.
I wonder if Deckard will wait to take
Yeah,
the... Yeah, looking...
He denied it there.
Well, if Zagara comes out and interrupts him, you know, that might buy enough time for Regen Rebel to come and... Oh, and they don't get the fort! Oh no!
Oh, they left it at
21
how
health!
much? 21 health.
Oh no! So
Losing
close.
a little bit too soon. You think you'd be able to hit it with a D.Va R button
And they
or
ping
something.
it. I personally, I like the strategy of leaving it low until the next objective, but maybe the
I think the
minions
wave
would have
would've
got
caught
it.
it
Yeah,
anyway
the
there,
minions.
so. But look at the level 7 for Zagara. 8 stacks already on the roach.
Oh my
lane.
goodness, out of 12.
Amazing stacking going on there by Syl. So expecting to see the percent damage coming out. Also,
Ults are back online for Hardstuck. It looks like they're moving in for another big combo.
looking for it.
Johanna does have Cleanse, or Falling Sword, excuse me. Cleanse for the big combo.
It is
They
up.
take this. Fort is low again.
Yeah, Zagara's been doing work on this fort. You can really
We
see why
got
they
Stay
picked
a
him.
while and
Ooh,
listen.
hey, Stay a
Gravel
while.
bomb onto 2 people. Falling Sword does
Falling
come
Sword
out
is
this
able to come
time.
through. Ripped her as a counter. Zagara's low, but they are able to get the damage.
We've
on
got
the swing.
Sonya
Sonya takes
rotating
that
in.
hit. Oh, just missing with the leaf.
Yeah,
With
bit of
Sonya making this rotation,
anti-synergy.
I think they are going to be able to get this fort. Rana stepping out for it, Zagara launching the bandings, and they will get this back in time for the...
I'm not sure I've seen Dahaka use Burrow yet. I know they're stacking their enhanced agility and they're almost done.
Almost done, and that is even experience now between the two, so it's definitely a tactical choice there. And
Big
you can come
silence
in.
onto the back line. Dahaka burrowing in. Tons of Stukov, just as I mentioned it. And D.Va getting
And
pretty low.
Successful invade.
Yeah. And I wonder if Hardstuck gets both of these altars.
Fusion Rebel falling apart here. I see, well, not falling apart. They are still in.
Oh, absolutely. They're
even
winning.
experience, but definitely got to be feeling the pressure here in this game number
Yeah.
3. Sonya coming in for a bit of a flank, but it is 5, so it will be a 4v5.
I mean, it does already look like they're getting used to the combos. Like, the second time the combo from Hardstuck came out, nobody died to it.
Yeah, and they were able to reclaim that bottom bell tower, so I'm really expecting to see Regen Rebel pick it up here in the late game with the stacks from Zagara, with the CDR on Falling Sword at level 20. I think it will be really scary. But we will have CDR on the Grabber Bomb potentially as well at level 20. Excited to see what's going to happen.
Johanna a bit deep in here. Goes for the Condemn. Stay a while and listen comes out. Doesn't hit
Dodges
anyone.
the while on the Random Engineer.
Leap.
Grabber Bomb healing.
Bravo for the
Maybe the pick on the Joanna.
disengage.
Sonya is able to get that pick. Regen Rebel turning it around.
3
here.
for 0 here. It really is anybody's game, even on altars, even on forts.
Another stack coming through here for Zagara, sitting at 11 stacks.
We got the bomb for the disengage. Oh,
Love how Sugov was
Yeah.
super close.
great use of
He could
that.
step
Then
up.
we've got the camp steal from Sonya. 3 altars are spawning. Hardstuck will be back in time to contest the altar, but not this fort. And they've got sapper camps pushing here.
Do
which
see
could be
the
another
explosive
3
lava
points.
picked up by Zagara. That's a talent I've been keeping my eye on. So, percent damage will be coming online.
Pretty useful into a ton of bruisers.
No kidding.
All right.
The spread volley from Junkrat also, I think, been the many bodies that'll be bouncing up.
We've got an altar trade top.
No shield break taken.
Yeah,
by
no
Varian
shield
with
breaker
Zagara.
on Varian.
noting that. And we'll eat that trap.
And we've got a
Whoa,
5v5
so
here, but Heartstuck pretty chunked while Regen is full health. The Haka goes in for the interrupt. Uses Burrow to get out. Big leap! Oh my goodness! Riptire gonna...
Sonya getting blown up.
Oh, Riptire
Dies! By the
dies!
gravel bomb. Will fall to the turret.
So it's only 1-1, but Heartstuck is very, very chunked out of position for the altar.
That was a thick leap, fella.
Oh my goodness. It's... If that Riptire had come any sooner, that would have been so many more deaths.
Yes. But with that, the trade, they were able to get that trade here, turn it around.
Ooh, the Haka getting very,
bruises
very
that extra
low.
health.
Has some essence to pop.
Zagara finishing out the E-quest
Junkrat clearing that
during
camp.
the previous fight.
49 stacks on serrated spines.
Nothing too crazy yet. So keep an eye on that big silence. Let's see got.
While Johanna backs. Yasuo only has 190 HP. 100. Oh my goodness!
Time for the roach legs of
Oh my
Zagara.
goodness!
That's build value coming in.
Oh, this is kind of scary for Heartstuck. These sapper camps might get pushed in here. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh my
They're
gosh, they're
diving
fighting
the
in there.
yeah.
Stay a while, listen
Stay a
on
while,
3, but not enough health for Heartstuck to follow up on. And
Wow.
Gasla was already dead. So their main follow-up after Stay a While and Listen.
Yeah, I mean,
It was mostly for a disengage.
Showing they aren't bothered being down 2-0 in this series.
Yeah.
Coming back, even losing the tower early game.
I feel like Stukov is getting a ton of value in these team fights with the silence and the
Oh my
slows.
goodness. Leap into Stukov. Silence. Oh! On to Joanna. Does get
Flailing
Aaron's
swipe.
killing time.
Great disengage. And there's one
Zagara-
altar spawning. Sonya grabbing
Diva
it right
dropping the
now.
bomb, it's,
Grab a bomb on Zagara only. Cleanse.
Tapper, trying to
Not
cleanse
enough.
Zagara, who's on his flank. But Sony is able to get the channel. It's objective. and
Another
lands
bad
that
leap! Oh my
Oh
goodness!
my goodness. Oh,
Does he live?
can-
No, he does not.
The Sonya win rate continues.
Hey, it's
Not
not over yet.
scary, but just the prowess of these two Sonya players is what I
Yeah,
really want
absolutely.
to.
Leap is
wanna-
getting so much value, and I do love that ult so much. We've got win condition here. This could be the end of game 3.
4 points remaining on the court.
Trap onto
for
Diva.
Heartstuck.
Diva does
Only
not
Diva
have the bomb, so this is going to be really hard for them to fight into.
Yeah. You have Contagion up. He is trying to.
Ooh, ISO
Goes out
onto
onto
Sonya. Gets
Cleansed
cleansed.
by the Joanna.
Oh no, the trap stops the Haka
Haka
from
taking
trying to
kickoff
contest.
steal. And game
3 goes
is
to
going over to Regen
Regen.
Rebel.
Wow, that was crazy.
What a game. I'm really enjoying this.
Quite the seesaw.
Wow. Thank you for inviting me to co-cast. these games here, Tyler. This was
They
a
were
lot
so
of fun.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for joining me. It's great having somebody to bounce ideas off of and such.
Yeah, Meow Meow Cats again showing us why Sonya is such a high priority between these two teams. Both Meow Meow Cats and Javidesi
Well,
playing really well.
having all these bruisers ended up like there was great combo potential, but if you're looking at the damage numbers here, they're very low on the side of Hardstuck, and I feel like that's one of the reasons they were not able to continue going in those suspended team fights by the altar.
Yeah, I think they were looking for that Zarya in the later parts of the draft, and it was banned out against them. So having that extra grab a bomb into Gravitron or other Gravitron.
Gravo Bomb and Graviton Surge.
That's it.
Yeah, lots of gravity moves, but yeah. The more traditional comp one this time.
Yeah, I think if they had the shields from the Zarya and the Lucio, I think their comp would have been a lot more scary. They clearly knew how to play their comp, and they did it really well. So Yeah, weren't able to pull it off this time. Really well played from Syl, stacking the Zagar quest. I was
Yeah.
very impressed.
That damage is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, Johanna's damage is insane. Like
I was just gonna mention
47k
that.
is just for the amount of peeling Johanna can do. It's just to have this damage just is bewildering to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Joanna's still broken. Thankfully, Falling Sword level 20, not quite as broken anymore.
Mhm.
But we were able to see its value in this game.
Some great healing
Ah.
coming out of Deckard. 55 in comparison to 36 on Stukov.
So tell me, what maps are remaining here in the for pick in this best of 5?
Let's check that out. Let me pull it up here.
We will have, for the first time in this series, Hard Suck support group will have their pick of either map or first pick.
Yeah. Let's see. Looks like Braxis, Alterac, and Shrines.
Ooh.
I
I
wonder.
haven't seen a lot of shrines between none of these maps. Braxis is probably the most played by both of these two teams. So might see someone opting to take us there. It is one of the few maps that Regen Rebel has dropped some games on during the season. So might if Hardstuck does opt to go for that map pick, then I could see them going there. Infernal Shrines, I think was a very not picked too often by both sides, but
I expect to see Braxis come out here.
yeah, both teams seem to quite like Infernal Shrines as well, or have decent win rates, but played a little bit less. So we'll see where the teams are sending us. Man, I'm just loving this Sony play. I have
Yeah,
to say.
I mean, there are plenty of meta bruisers, and while Sonya's one of them, just it's insane ult value is I feel like is doing the work of Sonya.
Mm-hmm. Prosman Pat showing that they're not only a Tassadar one trick, getting some value on the Junkrat. Junkrat also been a bit of a priority these games, hey?
Yeah.
Out on both sides. Got it on BOE for Hard Suck Support Group and here for Regen Rebel. Might be one. I'm not expecting it to be banned by either side, but I am expecting it to be picked, especially on, say, Infernal Shrines if you go there, or even Braxis.
Yeah, I only have 3 maps up here, but this is a best of 5, so we're gonna have a couple more games here. Or at least one.
At least one.
At least one, if not.
We might be going the full distance here, guys.
I'm up for it. I have caffeine and water.
Yeah.
The games are exciting enough. Oh my gosh, when Heartstuck hit level 10 that last game, immediately they picked their talents and went in for the combo. So awesome.
So spicy. And they caught it was right after the stay while went on to Joanna as well. So Joanna getting caught in that grab bomb, not able to cleanse it out.
Yeah.
It's really well executed.
Yeah, and that I believe last stay a while Junkrat was not in it, so Riptire was able to cut the stay a while and listen short.
Yeah, as they're pushing the pumpkins in the bot lane.
Mm-hmm.
They got the pick onto the Haka too, if I remember correctly.
I think it was Gazlo with the roaches. So.
Oh, that also happened.
Yeah. So much damage coming out of the Zagara.
Yeah.
Just waiting for a lobby to be made here. I have no idea if once I pick the next map, it'll show a new one here. If not, I'm sorry. I'll keep the scores updated though.
Sure, we'll make it work somehow. Yeah. Praxis, Ultrac, and Infernal Shrines. Yeah, lots of potential on all these maps. We got Look up some of the combos that have been run so far by the two teams on.
I think Infernal
Series.
Shrines, if that gets picked, I'd like to see the Alex Stitches Mephisto K2 thing again. And that's
Oh
the
my
thing is,
gosh.
that's 4 heroes, right? You cannot
Yep.
ban 4 heroes. You can still get decent synergy with a couple of them. But I guess
Yeah.
the secret to that is banning Alex Raza.
Yeah, that might just be. It's really good on Infernal Shrines too. So
Mhm.
I'd like to, if it is, the map is picked, I would like to see it prioritized very early in the draft, or picked away. If I don't think Region's ever played Alex Straza, but might be something that they have played Mephisto on Infernal Shrines before. So I do know that that's one that they do. It looks like last time Infernal Shrines was picked, they went for a Joanna Gazlo Mephisto combo. So Durance into Grab a Bomb, possibly set up with Blessed Shield as well. So super cool combo potential here. Calling back to try and find a Braxis game. Oh, that was the one Probius game by Regen Rebel was on Braxis.
Who doesn't want to see Probius, right? Right?
Yeah, a little.
I love the noises Probius makes.
Uh,
Probius is
the
so
cutest
cute.
robot in the
I
Nexus.
know. And we're going to Infernal Shrines.
Infernal Shrines, let the Punishers come. Be released.
Okay, I don't know which team picked it.
Sonya is one of Sonya's best maps. Probably Sonya's best map here. So
You think so?
Yeah, I'm expecting a band, honestly.
I'm so surprised it has not been banned this entire
It's not
time.
been banned.
I
100
mean,
win rate.
it seems like, you know how when Joe and Rhaegar were always first pick, first ban, or not banned at all, so you could just trade for them? Like, you give them Joe, you take Rhaegar. That's what I feel like is what they're doing with Sonya. It's just,
Sonya
don't ban it. One of us will take it.
Yeah, I mean, both are really good on this map, too. So you could see that. Or May being traded out there as well. Who knows? No May priority taken out. I don't think it was banned or picked in the last map. But there was a different comp that Hardsuck was going for. And the Joanna went over to Regen Rebel, so.
Okay, so this was map pick by Regen Rebel.
Regen Rebel. So they come here after seeing the combo put out by Hardsuck support group on game number 1 on Toonless Spider Queen. So definitely expecting that to affect the bans and the picks here.
We've got the Zagara and the sweating Deckard emoji coming from Smack Loud, who played Deckard. Very scared of the Zagara that game, and
very well executed as well. Yeah, I'm expecting a priority onto Mephisto this game for sure, in addition to the Sonya, probably Gaslow as well here.
Yeah, I do
Sonya,
like Gaslow as well.
Diva, all really good on this map.
Yeah, and all played a lot by Hardstuck support group.
Stukov, also really good for the chokes on the objectives, so we might see that again coming out from Velaravia.
I feel like Hanzo is played by both teams a lot as well, and I think he's only been banned once in these games, so yeah, maybe we'll see him get through here. Oh no, we got some technical issues in the lobby. And more toilet talk. Very glad I'm not showing this chat. And we are keeping Pressman Pat for Regen Rebel this time.
So they were able to get Beast Rendon for game number 2, but keeping their what looks like to their main roster in for game number 4. As the popcorn emojis come out in chat. Yeah, very two very close teams. Someone else who's I haven't seen yet on this map, or really drafted by either team, is Tychus. Especially with the blow-up comp that was picked up by Regen Rebel in game 1.
Yeah, I'm not seeing
Would really like to see a Tychus.
a ton of those like regularly meta picks like Tychus, Sylvanas, Blaze even, stuff like that. I like the Diva, Gazlo stuff going Zarya. It's a lot more interesting in my opinion.
Certainly some very fun games here that we've been able to watch.
Mm-hmm.
A very good Blaze map, and has been played by, I think, both sides. So it's another thing that we could end up seeing coming out here in this draft. Yeah, I'm Vala Mephisto would be probably the dream DPS picks for the side of Regen Rebel. Maybe the Tassadar over the Mephisto here if it does get through the bans, but I'm not expecting Regen Rebel to let that happen. Or sorry, Hardsex.
I like Mephisto on this map. Like being able to shade into the point, deal your damage, and get out and be safe beyond, the corners of the objective, I think is pretty valuable. Oh. Man, casters in the lobby are teaching me how to use this casting stuff. Let's see.
Very happy I've got my collection of peanuts on the side here to dip into.
You have actual peanuts?
Like, I have actual peanuts here.
Oh.
Hopefully it doesn't come through my mic too hard. And we're coming into game number 4 here. Also interested to see who we end up on support and who we end up on tank roles here for the side of Hardsuck support. I've been switching that around a fair bit throughout the season. Do you remember who exactly it was who played the Alex Straza in game number 1?
I don't actually. I believe maybe it was Omar because they had Cactopus on Stitches, Random on KT, Javidesi on Sonya, Smackloud on Mephisto. It's either Smackloud or Omar.
It looks like in the semifinals it was played by Smackloud, the Alex Straza. So I might see that coming out again. Which I think that would be like Cactopus was on Anna. We had who was playing the Deckard in the last game?
I believe it was Smackloud, so yeah, that would make sense.
As well. Okay, so they are flexing around a fair bit here, but
let's see. I think I'm just gonna reset this map screen so we can have the current maps up here.
Maybe that's why we're not seeing so many support bans, because Regen Rebels just like they've got so many support players. Somebody's gonna have a pick they can play, a character they can play. Looks like the technical difficulties are sorted out more or less here.
Okay. and update headset software for one of the players. All right, let's get into that draft.
Infernal Shines. With first pick going over to Hard Stuck Support Group.
Okay.
Fourth map of the best of 5.
If I don't see Alex Straza come out here, I'd be pretty surprised. Either banned or picked, because I think this is her best map. Because having Dragon Queen on the point is so, every team when they see Dragon, they're like, back off. It's too powerful.
Yeah. Do usually see it only for about half the objective, so it's not like you can't play around it.
Yeah.
Very
You have to
consistent
time it
bans
right.
here from both sides.
Yeah. Tassadar, Artanis, Johanna.
Crossman not getting that Tassadar, Artanis perma banned.
Sonya,
okay.
finally banned.
They're not going to have this Johanna Sonya trade here, which does leave the Mei up. Mei and Vala both up.
Yeah, as well as Lucio. No, Lucio has played a lot. Anduin as well.
Yeah, Hardstuck might be able to pick up the Lucio in 2-3 though, because I don't think it's really played by Regen Rebel.
Varian.
Forge a great destiny.
So not going for the Mei is the zone control, or perhaps the grabber bomb setup.
Yeah, and Alex Straza is really dangerous to pick early. I really don't know if they'll go Alex Straza here.
It does hint that they're maybe not going for quite the same globe comp as they had on game number 1.
Mm-hmm. It worked so well for them though, so I don't see why they wouldn't run it again.
There's the Junkrat, very good for the zoning here and the hook on the objective.
And the Mei.
And the Mei. So we finally get to see Taco's Mei here. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, I think Regen has played Johanna enough that Hardstuck is saying no more. None of that.
No more.
I really like
What's it gonna be?
Hardstuck's crying base portrait logo.
Yeah.
Hanzo and Blaze. Very cool.
As you mentioned when we were between games, we are having the Hanzo come out here.
Yeah.
For the first time in the series. So I'm excited to see that. And no Alex Straza yet, or Mephisto. Will be two things I might want to see banned or picked.
Definitely expecting a healer ban here. Maybe Ana. Illidan.
Illidan.
Oh, okay.
That's something that didn't come up in my research or my scouting.
I wonder what that means. Is that like a counter to something Regen is picking? Maybe
or
like
maybe they know something we don't.
Some like backline mages or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Man, Sonya's not being played here. I don't know who the game's gonna go to. That is gonna be banned on the Stukov. Doesn't be a.
Was Junkrat in every single game?
There's been a lot of these games. This is certainly the third one. And it wasn't in the Globe comp, I don't think. It might have been on the side of Regen Rebel that game. I'm trying to remember. No, because they had the Orphea.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Combo.
Orphea and Vala.
Yeah. So the game one there was no Junkrat, but every other game.
Zagara and Rad.
Spicy. So we will have the ice wall setting up for. Well, actually, it could be a lava wave or it could be a sulfurous smash here.
I think it'll be lava wave. I think that on a 3-lane map, it's so valuable, especially if you're having those long fights on the point. You're just getting free experience lead.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do love the play for Ragnaros though, because it does have so much rage there. You can do the double soaking, come in, drop a sulfurous smash, get a pick, and then go right back to soaking. So I do think there is a play style for either ult here.
So we've got Brightwing coming in.
So beefy front line if we do have the taunt variant coming out with Brightwing with that % healing. So definitely liking the draft for both sides really. If Ragnaros can come in. He might be able to get some one shots on the support of
Anduin.
Hard Stuck. And it is the Anduin comfort for Velaravia.
For me, when I look at Regen's comp, I see again more of a sustained damage, not really burst damage, unless we get Sulfurous and Riptire and stuff like that.
Oh man, I'd love to see an Ice Wall into
Or Avalanche and Riptire,
Smash.
yeah.
Has Will not picked or banned this game?
I don't think
Bit of a
so.
surprise. Same with Mephisto and Alex Drezza, like all of our predictions.
Yeah. Well,
Both teams not
they're
into the same
keeping
draft.
it
Keeping it interesting.
unpredictable, so you can't draft against it. I'm really not sure what the Illidan ban is. Maybe they're planning on split pushing a lot, and Hunt would be a decent counter for that.
Maybe.
Because Zagara is a great split pusher.
Illidan definitely has that
The global
deflect.
presence.
Global
All
presence
that.
and deflect for the Zagara creep and can really run down Zagara.
And we've got the instant Aether
and get that
Walker
split
from
push.
Lei Ming at level 1. Adrenaline Stim Pack for Blaze. High King's Quest for Varian.
You might not see a Taunt Varian then this game.
Yeah, could go either way. They do run multiple bruisers. Let's see. Power Word Shield for Anduin, blow him up for Junkrat. Blast Wave talent, Engulfing Flame for Rag. Corpse Feeders, the Roachlings for Zagara. Heat Transfer for Mei. Hyper Shift for Brightwing, and Redemption for Hanzo.
Wow, so we will be seeing those auto attacks coming out, trying to stack those in the early game. Definitely a risk reward challenge being picked. The wave priority is going to go to Regen Rebel in this game, so again, getting that early macro advantage. I'd like to see them interrupting rotations here. I can see Taco is getting in position to
Varian
a
went
bit of
straight
that.
top. Yeah.
Almost, maybe even going a little bit too deep here, getting hit by a point
Yeah.
once, Blaze.
Pull
Anduin
comes
has
out.
to pull him out. So
Icing. Able to get out.
we're able to interrupt the rotation a little bit. But,
Taco is always doing a
Look at
great
that.
job stopping these rotations.
yeah. Definitely tell that they've gotten a bit of that. I'm doing some research on what the tank should be doing here. Random Engineer checking out what's happening. Is able to
Still
really
gets
get out of
stunned
it.
by it, the Blizzard.
Yeah. So it's a bit bigger of a hitbox.
Yeah, I was not expecting that to connect. Both camps are being
Okay.
taken.
Have to see whether we'll have a fight over the bottom siege camp or
Yeah,
whether
we'll
the teams will
see.
split off for the bruisers.
Zagara
Like
goes
Zagara
and
is,
put some creep down.
In the vision. Junkrat. So much zone control and vision from those two characters
Yeah.
in the backline. Right?
Yeah, we've
Really
got
like that.
Brightwing and Ming mid, so
like
Regen
they'll be
Rebel will
giving
take
up.
this camp.
Which makes sense. They had the setup here. And I think their team is so hard to siege into. Which might be indicative of how his objective fights might look in the early game here.
This camp is hitting the wall mid for Hardstuck.
Greg will be able to rotate in here and
We've got double
Mid off a
soaking
bit.
Rag, but Li Ming coming in to chunk Rag and make sure that this wave stays alive.
getting some good damage here onto the Ragnaros.
Yeah.
On the flip side, a little bit of siege into the bot lane by Regen Rebel. Able to get maybe a quarter of the tower.
Well, while Rag was defending mid, Top was able to push out a bit. A little bit of miss soak as well. Just a little. Taco grabs the rest. Bruiser camps
Both
are
teams-
starting for both teams.
Blaze having the advantage on the objective, but they will have a bit of the setup ahead of time here on Hard Stuck. May pushing out the top lane, so I'm expecting the top lane camp to win out if this fight does end up drawn out.
Ooh, phase shift
Right
on
wing,
the very
very top.
end. Get stunned into the Blizzard.
Having picked off, Rig is able to go in and get the kill. Very well played by both May and and Meow Cats on the...
Yeah, we are seeing why the Mei was getting banned earlier in the series.
Yes. It is still 24 stacks, still an advantage for red team, which is diminishing here.
And Brightwing already used Space Shift during that fight, so Brightwing's gonna have to walk back. They might be giving it, I'm not sure. Varian goes to clear out that camp. It's still 33 to 32.
It could still be fought over by both
Yeah.
teams. Mei going in,
Ooh,
getting
the
that stun onto
hitbox,
Blaze.
that blizzard.
Varian does seem to opt to push in the camp in the top lane to get that extra lane pressure instead of looking for extra picks on the objective.
Level 7's online for both teams.
They will be able to 5-man up here for the defense. Hopefully get this quick burn.
And
That
we
is
have a
the,
smash Varian.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that.
We'll hear the yells coming out.
Yeah, you always know when he does it.
Ah! No more Sonya yells, so we have to
Aw.
find something different here.
It's an okay substitute. Alright, we
Regen
got...
will push out that top lane.
Yeah. Both camps being taken once again. Double soaking from the bruisers. Mei anchoring
Oh.
bot. I love this vision, you know, if they're rotating through here, invading the camp. Ooh,
Oh, Ray!
big gank on Rag.
Okay,
Holly,
really nice
jet prop,
that.
oil spill. Rag is down.
Really good pick onto the Ragnaros there with the oil spill trying to control.
And now
that.
Varian gets kind of a free push top
Yeah, yeah.
while we have a 4v4 mid.
First objective going to Regen Rebel, but Hardstuck able to pull a bit of an XP
Yeah.
equalization here.
Yeah. Level 10s will be online pretty soon. Blade's getting rid of his creep. It's like, I'm tired of my rotations being spotted. Then we're gonna take this camp.
Gara is going into the Bile Drop again with the Court Series at level 1, so we'll be stacking those, the E buttons. I'm probably expecting the Nidus here again as well, hey?
Yeah, again with the split push pressure. That fight on the objective, even though it was outnumbered, still was prolonged. So if Rag goes Lava Wave, if Zagara goes Nidus, they may be able to just give these objectives and trade for forts.
And you were right, it is Lava Wave. It is the Nidus. Mei opting for the Ice Wall for probably some combos with possibly even Light Bomb and Rift Arrow here.
Yeah. And for the
Let's
side
see
of
that
Hard
coming
Stuck, we've got Bunker, Disintegrate, Dragon Strike, Blink Heal, and Warbringer. Lava
Dragon Strike's
Wave.
gonna get some really good values at value at level 20.
Ooh,
Ice
Lava
Ball.
Wave just misses. Ooh, Light
Anduin
Bomb on
coming in with
Anduin. Blade's on the back line, kind of deep in there, gets rooted by Anduin. Bunker goes out.
up the
Dragon
Bunker.
Strike onto the Zagara! Oh my gosh, he eats almost the
Throwing
whole
people out.
thing! Taco getting very,
Taco
very low. Pull.
Getting saved by Anduin. Still might fall here.
Ooh,
Riptire
Riptire.
hitting multiple.
Chunking the team. Nobody dies here, which is so surprising.
Both teams going but nobody falling.
Ooh, jet prop.
Joanna's
Hitbox is
still in
big,
there.
but...
Or not Joanna, this is the Mei.
And we've got bruiser camps on both sides.
Yep.
Rag taking a little faster.
Zagara uses the Nidus to pop over and help Reg out with the camp.
Oh, I love the positioning of that Nidus. The bruiser camp is so important right before the objective.
No kidding. So, Regen Rebel will be a little bit faster on that, which, depending on how it pushes out the lanes, might actually give the priority over to the Hard Stuck bruiser camp. Both teams moving on to objective
Ice
at
Wall
about the
separates
same time.
Blaze. Blaze out of mana. Running away from the trap. Gets hit by the light
Anduin
bomb.
Running into the light bomb.
Dragon Strike for the disengage. And again, nobody dies, even though lots of ults were popped.
Belaravia showing that Anduin doesn't just have to be
Hanzo
a
finishes
backline
that
character.
redemption stack.
That's gonna be a big attack speed and power spike for Hanzo.
We've got Molten Core coming out from Rag for this objective.
Yep, popping that to 20
Ooh, the
stacks,
double
finds
stun.
first objective.
Gets
Bunker has to
cleansed.
popped by Blaze. Both
33
teams
to
slowly
11. I'm thinking that this is Regen's objective, and Hardstuck needs to get out. Varian finally comes in for the rotation.
Play for Joanne, for the Mei. They did push out that camp in the top lane, so they're giving this objective, but trying to keep.
Oh no, this Immortal's gonna chase them down. Okay, they
all
back
of them
off.
ready. So.
Lots of camp pressure here. I wonder if they're gonna get the fort with it.
It looks like Regen Rebel is opting to take camps and split push here, opposed to actually pushing with the Punisher. Lava Wave went through mid, so a wave will be crashing there, along with a camp. Punisher nearly defended. Lots of creeps still pushing in, hitting this building, so they might get the fort yet. Blaze looking for a flank, Ice Wall missing. Blaze not quite able to connect with Jet Propulsion. Light Bomb again, Anduin running over
Those
Light
missiles from Ming onto Anduin are crazy. I love the value of the Seeker and Charge Blast here.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Li Ming going into the Seeker.
Yeah.
To pick people off with once random gets to connect with the Jet
That took like
Propulsion.
half of Anduin's HP.
My goodness. But on the flip side, the Riptide taking majority of Hanzo's HP too when Hanzo walked into the trap. So yeah,
Smash
both
onto
teams
Mei.
nearly falling.
Into the trap, concussion mine. Junkrat's zoning tools are so incredibly useful. And we've got that split push Zagara.
Yeah, you can see the value of the Ragnaros double soak and the Zagara split push.
Yeah.
Two waves crashing.
It's
getting
so much
top.
map pressure. And
much
especially
map
with
pressure.
a Varian off lane, it's really hard to deal with.
Junkrat scouting out this potential flank from Random Engineer. As they group up mid here for a 5-man defense. Both teams very even in XP. Don't very much anyone's game.
Looks like they want this fort.
Does look like the
Spot
first
that
fort
edges.
is going to fall
Yeah.
for on the side of Regen Rebel.
Mei looking for this rotation.
Man, I love
Locking
how
off right
close
wing.
these two teams are in this game.
Ooh, Blaze gets stuck in the roof. Pops the bunker. Is it gonna save him?
Hanzo getting-
Zagara eats the whole Dragon Strike. Ah.
Oh no.
Ooh, the light bomb
Ouch.
Riptide.
Everything
and the
thrown
pull.
onto the mate to survive.
Yeah.
Very well executed.
Ooh.
Junkrat does fall to Li Ming and the smash, I believe, as well.
That Seeker is doing crazy work.
My goodness, yes.
Molten Core pops
Love
out.
how Hanzo was able to get the Dragon Strike out there just before he was ice too.
Yeah, I've been seeing it like to disengage when Blaze is getting piled on, but it's doing a lot of work on the back line with the slows coming out from Blaze. Got this bruiser camp being picked up by Regen Rebel. Hard set gonna do the same.
Crashing in mid as they're taking that bruiser camp, so getting a little extra siege value there.
And very
So camp will be claimed by both teams. I'm loving how both teams are so diligent at taking these camps here,
Yeah.
particularly right before the objective. Ice Wall opening to open the fight onto Varian.
Oh
Did
my
get the combo
goodness!
really well.
Anduin got so chunked by Seeker. Light bomb onto Mei, onto their front line.
Blaze.
Oh, phase shift does
Bunker was
not
already out.
have time.
Zagara? I didn't
Rip
even see
tire
Zagara
from
fall.
way back here. Oh, onto the point.
Oh, no.
My gosh.
Junkrat's getting picked off.
Their burst
Looking
damage
like-
is insane on the side of Hardstuck with Ming and Hanzo.
Indeed. SmackCloud really showing that they're not just a support player, they also have a very scary particular name.
Right, but I mean, if we're looking at the drafting, Hardstuck has gotten the objective, you know, but there's almost 2 forts down on their side.
Yeah, this is still very much everyone's game, even as we see the Arcane Punisher marching in onto the mid lane. I am expecting to see this be the second fort falling. Was
Ooh,
the
Ice Wall
Molten Core
onto
used?
too.
Big ice wall
Ooh,
combo.
that's
Light
so much
bomb.
CC time.
Regen was looking in there, trying to get that pick, but the bunker is going to save the suck CC. May very deep. Might have to take the Anduin pull. Awesome Pat. Stepping
May
up as well.
did deny the phase shift, but at what cost? Oh my goodness, you made it out!
Very good pull here from Coloravia, stealing the kill and ending up creating a lot of space to clear that Punisher.
Yeah.
Very good defense from the side of Regen Rebel.
I'd love to see those combos come out again when the Punisher's not jumping on their team.
No kidding, hey?
Yeah.
So much potential.
Yeah. So the camp is up for Hardstuck. Taco taking a peek at these rotations again. No flanks for you, Blaze.
You see, Regen Rebel really wants to step on up and finish off this mid lane camp. And it looks like
Hard pushing this
Hardstuck
wall.
is happy to give it to them as they siege into the bottom lane camp.
We've got the vision scouting.
Will be a wall for a fort, or the finishing of a fort at least. Equalize
May
pressure in the
getting
mid.
very chunked by this Hanzo. And Anduin coming in through that rotation. Very
Oh.
dangerous.
Is picked off by the smash, by the jet repulsion. We will see the Molten Core here up.
They want some
And
trades.
it's taking
You got our healer, we'll get something else.
yeah.
Oh,
my
no!
goodness. Speaker value again, man. Backloud is really killing it. These skill shots.
Yeah. It's so hard to hit those on one target.
No kidding. Reg is able to get the
Oh
double.
no, oh my
and he's able to get
goodness,
the
that's
one-shot into
huge burst. This
the-
is
might
so
fall
bloody.
here for the
I don't
Dragon
think there's a way
Slayer.
out here for Rag.
Oh. So I was able to get the pick, but
Oh my goodness, Variant's going in. They do get the
A
sport.
couple tower shots. So, man, at the end of the day, 3 fall and a fort for on the side of Regen Rebel, and Li Ming picked off as well. So, 2-for-1 trade.
The healing on this Brightwing must be crazy. Using phase shift this many times.
76K
76k.
healing.
Yeah, that's insane.
Hanzo damage is also really picking up. They've been getting a lot of value from this redemption talent. And from Dragon Strike, I might add. Really splitting the other team in these team fights.
So this bruiser right before the objective is pretty important, but the shrines are top, so it will be cleared at some point, unless there's big combos. Ooh, Anduin Light Bomb does not connect. Dragon Strike does get used for that disengage again.
It does have the cooldown at level 20, so we'll be back up again once the two teams start team fighting. All the keeps do remain for the side of Regen Rebel, so very much
20s are online for both of these teams. We got Burn Notice on Blaze, Talrash's Element on Li Ming. Cooldown on Dragon Strike for Hanzo. Ice Wall onto
getting
Ming.
the Uruk Ice Ball again. Still quite healthy. May did opt to go into that Shatter, so we'll be reducing armor from anyone Ice Ball.
And we've got Hunter Killer on Zagara is gonna do so much damage.
So we do have early
It's-
position.
It's so hard
Stack
for
over.
them to step onto this point. Variant's pretty deep back here
Rainbow.
now. Ooh, big
Getting
combo.
the blow up and
Yeah.
again the light bomb step up from Anduin. His self light bomb's been pretty insane.
I think Hardstuck can still get back into this with their lead, but it'll be tough to fight 4v5. They're getting very chunked. Pops her trait.
Taco. Backloud looking for another one of those one shots. Ice Ball comes out onto Hanzo. Might be in danger of losing his redemption stacks here.
Ooh,
Ice
tries
Ball
to flip.
getting through.
Gets stunned by the blizzard.
Taco eating another one of those features. Regen returns. Another Dragon Strike coming out, but the objective will go over to Regen Rebel.
They still have this fort here, and they'll probably get the whole fort.
Fort's gone. Probably the wall as well to keep. It's a question
Yeah.
of comes after that. It is a frozen Punisher, so the most scary.
Oh wow, they're burning it so quickly. Again, with the secret value.
Wow. Really good defense here coming out so far from Hardstuck. Punisher already at 20% health. Ragnaros sending up that lava wave, keeping up that map pressure. We do have even map situation now. With 3 structures down on either side. Two very close teams, man. Such a good series here.
If I were to make any predictions, I think because the map is even and both teams are already level 20, the map pressure from Rag and Zagara is going to be really difficult to deal with.
We will have the Nidus. The Nidus was not upgraded. We did have the Pack Instinct. As camp is stolen here by Regen.
Very
Big
on
flank
this
by
back
Varian.
line. Rag getting
Right
zoned
down
out
to
by
Andrew
Dragon
again.
Strike.
Really good ice wall to disengage here as Zagara finishes out the bile drop stack. So
And look at this map pressure going. Lava Wave was
Yeah.
just mid.
very
They did
sketchy
steal
fight,
that
but
camp
it
top.
ends up as a win, I would say here. For,
Exactly. For Regen Rebel. Because they bought
Regen Rebel.
time for the map. Yeah.
That's it. I mean, you gave the advantage on the macro side to Regen Rebel, but remember we do have the Seeker with Talrasha for even more spell power, and the Dragon Awakens from the Hanzo. So
Yeah.
they definitely have those tools here on the side of Hardstuck to win these level 20 team fights.
Oh, absolutely. And that has been their advantage for most of these games, is their team fight. And it looks like Regen Rebel is just kind of going all in on we win the map, we win the game.
And they've been doing it really well. Like we've been
Yeah.
seeing their camp timings have been really good. They've been pushing up these lanes, getting the wave priorities.
And the Mei and Anduin like combo of both the pull and the blizzard and the ice wall is just making so much space.
I would like to see a little something onto Anduin when he does step up for these light bombs if it happens again. But next objective will be mid, and it will be a mortar Punisher. That'll push down the mid lane for either side. Both
Regen
sides
Rebel.
still having the wall.
Using this map control to have Hardstuck respond to everything that they do.
Hardstuck clearing out that creep, getting rid of the vision in those rotations. Really like how they're being diligent about that. We will have to clear this bruiser camp before the objective, so it isn't pushing during this. Blaze was visible in the rotation there.
Tried to get rid of the creep. Saw too many enemies. Time to back out.
Yep.
My team's not with me.
Able to get out. I love how there hasn't been too many people on either side who have been picked out from being out of position or the rotations here.
Yeah.
So very reduce the ice wall coming out. That is a 60-second cooldown. Lucky coming out here at the end of the fight. So Hardstuck will be looking to step up now here
Yeah.
and try and take advantage of this cooldown.
They can't waste any time when they've got Lava Wave and Nidus on the map.
Done onto Blaze. So Blaze is getting chunked. Is given the blast wave from Ray.
Ooh, big
Double
jet
stun.
prop.
Top side smash onto Anduin, who proceeds with self light bomb.
It does not connect.
Does not connect. Advantage so far to Regen Rebel. On the
Phase shift
objective.
on the Varian. Oh, Riptire hits
Riptire comes
3
out.
people. That's a reset for Junkrat. Junkrat's able to use it again. And the health bars are looking really good on the side of Regen Rebel. They've got Hardstuck on the run.
Oh, Blaze had to bunker up, is able to get propulsion up, out, and is
The late game is
Decent
looking
from,
so strong for Regen Rebel.
man, these teamfights are so even too. But it looks like it is going to go over to Regen Rebel, and they will be pushing into a keep in the mid lane. I would Variance still not quite complete the High King's quest. Zagara did finish out the bile drop. I do believe that Redemption's still at full stack, so that is the update on our stacking talent. Hanzo does take the lead there a bit. Final smash? Final smash. Colossal smash going out onto the Punisher. squeezing into armor, getting the clear there, along with Seeker. So another really good defense here.
Yeah. It still got pretty chunked with the camp and the Katas, the Gara and Rag.
Mm-hmm. Regen Rebel just content here, just to keep the map pressure going with the double
Exactly.
lava.
Just paint the map
Alright,
blue. Look at how
Yeah.
far the lanes are pushed up.
Yeah, as 5-man going onto the Bruiser camp. So they'll have to do some cleanup in all aisles.
They're playing the long game. I mean, it's already been 24 minutes. All the keeps are still there.
But it just takes one jet propulsion into Seeker on the side of Hard Stuck here
Yeah.
to turn a team fight. So still very much anyone's game. Next objective will be bottom, and it'll be an Arcane Punisher pushing in.
Hanzo scouting out that rotation.
Sure.
Taco
May looking for a
going
flank, looking
in.
for an ice wall.
Ooh.
Watching out the blizzard. Isn't quite
I
able
felt
to
like
catch anyone.
that could have been an ice wall, but
Yeah.
her team was
I was
running a little bit behind, so I can see the hesitation.
They do still have the map pressure with the position here.
Mm-hmm.
They're so far trying to get that lane priority when the objective will spawn.
Mm-hmm.
The Bruiser camp is up in 15. Might back off and take that soon. I would like to see them time that for the objective here. Again, maybe even push it out with Lava Wave. When the objective is maybe, say, at like 15 seconds.
It's so insane because Regen doesn't have to take any fights. Even though they've been winning them, what it seems like, you know, they can just run around the map while Hardstuck is clearing the camps that they get in Lava Wave.
Yeah, it is really looking so far like once Cell on Zagar is able to get those stacks, they really start chunking in those team fights. So we'll see if they are able to get this poke down, or if they're gonna get one shot again or just blown up by the.
Look at how
Scary.
safe they're playing this.
Both sides. Rotating out. So the objective is announced. The Bruiser camp is pushing up to the top lane. So that will be a threat as the objective comes on. Next Lava Wave in 20 seconds. Can potentially push out that top lane. Looks like Li Ming is going to deal with that Bruiser camp. Along with the rest of the team. It looks like.
I wonder if they're giving up this objective.
Yeah, there will be early
have the camp
objective
invade.
position going to Regen Rebel.
This scaling is going to do some work in these team fights too, being level 24.
Yeah, no, nobody warding. They're playing the safe side of this objective. They know they can play this slow. Maybe on the flank. Varian stepping up onto the right side. They're just looking for mistakes here on the side of
Jet prop goes in, doesn't connect.
Varian
May get the ice
in there,
wall.
interrupted on the smash. Might have to go and bunker up. Gets
Yeah,
in the
Varian
bunker.
gets in the. Ooh,
Armor
phase
doing
shift
work.
comes out,
Nearly
does
gets
not
the phase
have
shift.
time.
And it is looking like the objective is going to go over to Regen Rebel. With
And that's-
camp pushing in mid, this is no wall in the bottom lane. This is looking like a potential march on core here, Kala.
Yeah, especially with Varian still being gone for another 40 seconds, it'll be tough for them to defend. Yeah, especially without that wall.
Yeah, no mid keep to beat the Punisher over to the mid lane either.
Ming trying to get an early burn on it
Yeah,
because there's no wall.
they can get the heroic defense in here. No pun intended on
Well-timed teleport, bringing it to core. The keep
yeah, good
will
tank
go
on the
down.
Punisher. Jump. They're burning this so fast.
I
have to
know.
take notes
Varian will be
on this
back
here.
pretty soon. Ice wall onto Ming, their main.
Ragnarok using the molten core.
This camp is doing work.
Yeah, the shield is down. The Gara creep is on the core. Core health is dropping 20%. Blaze falls, and it is game. Wow.
Woo!
We are going to game 5 here, Cal.
Game 5. What?
Holy doodle. Just
That draft,
so
when I saw Rag and Zag come out, I was like, oh no. Look
I
at the
still
siege
remember.
damage on this Rag. 357,000.
I still
48k period.
uh,
Oh my goodness.
the Hanzo and Li Ming putting in a lot of damage though inside of Hardstock. They're definitely doing work in those team fights, particularly in the early game. That just weren't quite able to get the position on the objective in that last fight. So
This Brightwing healing is also insane. 140,000.
yeah,
I mean,
the
sure, it was
micro
a long game, but.
yeah, the
And
micro from Hardstock just seems really strong here. So
thinking about how long this game was, looking at the kills, 6 kills to 8 kills.
such a
But
calculated
it's
game.
nothing. It
Is
was
this really
all
Division
about
E
the
that we're
map.
casting? Like,
That's what I'm saying. The division like letter like makes like it doesn't make sense to me sometimes. I see such powerful teams in every division.
yeah, my goodness. Such
Yeah.
a treat we're getting here in this series.
We finally got to see that May come in, and I saw so much work being done for peeling.
Hmm.
I think that's really cool because
So
I don't think
control
May
on
is
internal
like,
time.
yeah, I don't think May is like one of the most popular tanks, but in the right hands, very, very useful.
So it will be either first pick or map pick going over to Hardstuck support group.
Hmm.
And if I remember correctly, it was Praxis and Ultrarak left. I didn't mean to take your attention away from the stats if you don't want to talk
Oh
about
no,
that.
you're good. I'm resetting these maps because I have like the 3 maps on instead of the 5. I don't have the option for 5, so I'm just
Gotcha.
gonna take away the first 2.
I'm going to talk about talents here for a
Yeah,
moment as
absolutely.
well. Just Hanzo going into the Dragon Awakenings, getting that CDR value. Varian not opting to go into the upgrade on the banner at level 20, instead going for Bastard Arms,
Mm-hmm.
bringing the Colossal Smash.
That variant
Big
was getting in there on the back line, but it seemed to
was
have
really getting in there.
backfired. Yeah.
The Smash in that last fight got interrupted by, I think it was a Junkrat trap. I'm not sure.
The Anduin was using the light bomb every single time Varian would attack the back line, and that left Varian without a lot of tools after, trying to get that initial damage in.
Just getting that anti-peel.
Mm-hmm.
The extra oomph getting value, Shatter from May, double Lava Wave, big value. Zagar going the full Mutalisk. Did I get that right? I don't think I got that right. But the Hydralisk talents at 13, 16, 20. So the single target damage with the 20 and the percent damage really coming through on the variant on the Blaze. Overall, I don't know. Both teams are just playing this game so well, and I really don't know who's going to take it here in the last game. Honestly,
Let's see what maps are left. I think there's
I
only
think
2, right?
Ultrax and Braxis, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Ultrac is a good pick for the side of Region Rebel, I think, because I think it's only been played twice by Hardstuck support group, and both times weren't quite able to pull that one off.
Yeah, here it looks like there's BOE and Tomb available, but it's not. Those were already played, so Braxis and Alterac are the only ones left.
Yeah. Region Rebel with 3-0 on Alterac so far. Braxis, they're at 60%. So if
you think they'll take
Hardstuck
Alterac?
support, if our Hardstuck support, I might consider going for the map pick priority. Is what they're going in the early of this series and taking to Braxis, which is the lowest win rate map for the side of Region Rebel. So it might be a strategy there to try and get back in this game and prevent the reverse sweep.
Whatever happens, Game 5 has got to be very intense. And they titled it Rebel versus HSSG Game 5 Mother Truckin' Hype.
Let's go.
That's where we're going. The
That's where
Alterac
we're
Pass.
going.
What was
Oh,
the win
game
rate on that
5.
again?
Very much in favor of the Regen Rebels so far. So they're 3-0 on this map.
Okay.
So we'll see how this ends up turning out. Usually I'm used to seeing some different picks here on this map. You see a Nubarak that was picked up in game 1 by Regen Rebel. It was very good for crawling the minions and getting the early cap on the objective. You can get a little bit of an advantage there. Sometimes see like Viking Samuro, Sonya split pushing. I've seen even. Speaking of the Sonya priority.
Yeah, I wonder if Sonya will make it through this one. I think Rag is great on this map. Dahaka, like you said, Samuro. So, I mean, I guess if Samuro's picked, Sonya could be picked too.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really good map for Ragnar's as well. We did see it
Yeah.
in the previous game, and you can use it to interrupt the objective while you get value and get experience in other lanes the team is trying to push in. I think Junkrat will be a big priority here because you can get that poke over the wall. You can have such zone control with those traps.
If I were to hope for something really spicy, there's like kind of like an infinite hammer poke here. Sergeant Hammer.
Oh yeah, Sergeant Hammer was played once by Regen Rebel, so it is possible we could see that. But yeah, I'm expecting the Ben or first pick to continue onto the Sonya this game. I'm expecting huge priority onto Junkrat. Maybe not first pick, but definitely in the 2-3, I would expect Junkrat to be picked up. Because it has been played in 3 out of 4 of our games so far. Hanzo still pretty good here. Did do work in the last game.
You know who's great here is actually Lucio. I think the rotations on
Yeah.
Lucio and saving people with high 5 around that objective is very strong. I love playing Lucio on this map, and I think Lucio has so much potential. They've only banned it once, so I really hope
Yeah.
it comes out here.
Yeah, I mean, you could see the early pick onto Lucio and then go into the 4-man bruiser comp with the Grab a Bomb. I'd love to see that combo again.
Yeah, I wish I had gotten to see that 4-man bruiser with Lucio. It's just, it would have been a lot more AoE healing synergy.
With Grab a Bomb and Zarya as well.
Yeah,
So.
with all that speed to, both engage and disengage. As well as the alt combos.
So, well, who knows what teams are going to pull off here.
Yeah, I always wonder what they're talking about when we're all already in the lobby, like in-game huddle. Like, here's the game plan. This is what we're gonna draft, or we gotta watch out for the player that plays this. So far, the bans have been pretty static.
Yeah. Do you think there's any chance they're gonna let through the Artanis this snap? The priorities are gonna change in the Artanis and the Tassadar?
I mean, I guess it depends on how well they play that Artanis, because I feel like Artanis is pretty versatile, People like to complain about his wave clear, but his team fight presence is amazing with the shields, blinds. Swaps are kind of like a hook, if you use them right. So
it is a map where you really want to be taking the camp again on cooldown here. The minute 30 cooldown.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see a Hogger, something like that.
Yeah, you often see a Hogger priority here.
And Greymane. I see Greymane a lot too.
Right. Not a character that came up in my scouting, but you might see it here. It's not a map played very often by both sides.
I wanted to let you know that we had a huge raid a little bit ago with an extra 500 viewers.
Amazing.
So there's lots of people watching this spicy,
So much hype for
spicy
this
game.
So much hype.
All
Let's
right.
go. We're loading
getting-
into the draft.
Yeah.
And first pick, we'll be going to Hard Stuck Support Group with map choice of Alterac going over to Regen Rebel.
Zagara.
They
It did
honestly
win the
let
past
it
2 games, so
Yes.
each
Still, the
each
target
team is
balance
adapting. We had the
Yeah.
Sonya wins and the Zagara wins. So there's some controlled variables here.
So are they going to ban the Tassadar out here now? Which is going to leave both Joe and Sonya up.
I haven't seen any Rhaegar, which has surprised me.
No Rhaegar priority.
Maybe we'll see it here.
I am expecting Brightwing priority. It's played by both sides.
Yeah,
as well.
and each time that they've picked Brightwing, they've done massive healing. So we do see the
Massive.
Tassadar
Oh my
ban.
gosh. Yeah, as you mentioned in the last game, those healing numbers were just like something like 140k to 80k.
It was almost double Anduin's.
Yeah,
It's so insane. And we got the Sonya ban.
Sonya ban. Okay, I mean you can't give them the Sonya. It's been so strong in these the
Yeah.
whole season.
Yeah.
Oh man. But is it going to be a Joanna? They're thinking about it. What else is there available? Junkrat?
I'd like to
Maybe
see some
another
cool offlaners. Alright, we got the Junkrat.
I might see like a Junkrat Li Ming here on the side of Hard
Well,
Stuck Support Group.
SmackLoud was their Li Ming player last game, so I don't know if
That's true. I never know. They could do a swap.
yeah.
So Joe is up again. The region does seem to go for it whenever it is available. It is a late game map, so if you wanted to go for
May
of course, May.
Gaslow! We've got the reversal.
the May Gaslow combo, I've been waiting for this one.
I love this so much.
I just want to grab a bomb. Let's
Yes. Please go Avalanche, please.
go. Avalanche. You kidding me? No ice wall.
Avalanche puts them all in one spot. It's like, you know?
Bring the mega death. We will forge a
The
great
ice wall is
destiny.
still it's easy 1, 2, 3 grapple bomb. Varian again, so Javidesi does seem to like the Varian.
Mhm. Determined
Mm,
to make
yeah.
Smash Varian work here. And I think it would have been great in that last match, but May was making so much space for her team.
And the light bombs and the Anduin pulls
Yeah.
for the saves as well.
Mhm.
They get some picks on Zagara in the early game. Here's the Illidan ban again.
Interesting.
Again, they must know something we don't.
I'm feeling the Ragzag team.
Well, Zeg is banned, so we won't be able to get
Oh,
that again. Probably for good reason.
Mm-hmm.
And no Junkrat as another character that Prost and Pat was playing before.
I'm excited to see ETC again.
Anduin, another comfort taken out. So what are they going to combo with this potential wombo they've got? The
There's lots
Ice
of
Ball and
stuff,
Red Bomb.
you know, as far as damage dealers. Like, you do like a KT, Chromie. Rag.
Right wing?
I think the Illidan
Oh,
is
man.
countering the split push. I really do. Because
Maybe it is.
the hunt is like, I can clear the lanes, I can do camps, and I can come back into the team fight.
Yeah. But I feel like there's other characters too. But, you
Like
know,
Dahaka.
I want to see Smash here. I know you're a big fan of Levoy, but with this wombo, I feel like you could
Sulfur
get
Smash, yeah.
a fat smashes in this game, especially if you get it onto Vala or Junkrat. That's an instant kill. Even without the grab a bomb, if for whatever reason it's not available.
I'm excited to
You
see
get an ice wall.
Cactopus on Ana again. I really like their Ana.
Ooh,
And-
yes.
The anti-healing, again, on the phase shift. You know
Right.
which target is being phase shifted to, and you know, if you know the timing, you can biotic grenade it. And we do have the Chromie come out for the follow-up on the gravel bomb potentially if they go that ult. And so
Yeah,
I would like to see Sulfurious Smash then as well.
yeah,
Super blow up.
no kidding. So they were able to push Frost and Fat off of his comforts here. So I don't think I've seen too many Chromie games. But obviously, still a character that they're very comfortable with.
Yeah, it's especially as ETC and Varian, it's very hard to get to Chromie. Her range is one of the best in the game for dealing damage.
Hmm.
I never talked about the portrait synergy. Maybe that's why they're banning Tassadar.
Maybe.
Wait, or is that Artanis? I can't tell. I think it's Artanis.
It's a Protoss. Close enough. The Protoss power.
Alright, we've got these talents coming out. Let's check them out. Phase shift. Gonna do.
Oh, we gotta do the
extreme healing
interactions
numbers.
here on this final game.
What do you mean? Oh, okay, sure. Okay, so for Regen Rebel, we've got Taco on May, Syl on Gazlo, Meow Meow Cats on Rag, Velaravia on. I can't see.
Right, wait.
Yeah, Brightwing, and Prosman Pat on Chromie.
On the red side, we have Random Engineer playing ETC again, Smackloud on the Junkrat, Omar G on Vela, Cactopus on the Anna, and Jevidesi on Variant. Again, looking like they're going in for the smash. So. Super excited for these talents. We got stacking for Vala, we've got anti phase shift with the Anna. Junkrat is in again. Oh man, we're in for a treat here.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Slide
talked
on the
about all
main.
the hard stuck talents, but during the draft we talked about the wombo potential of Regen Rebel.
Yeah.
Just man, so hyped for this game number 5.
Yeah.
Looks like Varian was able to push out the top lane, and Reg was able to get there in time for the soak. Anna moving in to start up the camp again. Gazlo on the other side.
Still got sprays going here.
Is that the best friend phrase still?
No, it's the thumbs up one.
Oh, okay. Very much enjoyed the spray synergy for Regen Rebel in the previous games. The best friends.
I love this very quiet, eerie stalemate top lane.
Reg will win out the wave clear a little bit. I guess pre-level 4, maybe even the 1v1, but I expect that to shift a little bit later on. Camp priority for the first camp is in favor of Regen Rebel, actually, as they capped it last, so it should be clear onto the Knolls. Taken by hard stuck, so they'll be able to push in here with 4, it looks like, with their camp.
Varian coming in to rotate middle. Having the level
Man
4
Brawl.
Colossus Smash
Smash,
onto
yeah,
Rag.
onto-
Phase shift
Phase
onto
shift
Rag.
comes through, not quite, no grenade able to interrupt that, but they are able. It does create enough space so that they can. They boop them over the wall. That was some good thinking by Smackloud there. It's easy to clear that out. Vala in the bottom lane, not able to get those stacks. All this is going on.
Yeah,
Putting
fighting
up
against Chromie, getting those auto attack stacks is going to be really difficult.
So just chilling for now. It looks like. As the rotation is made on there, they want that loan. It looks like they're just going to siege it up. Hot lane.
ETC doing pretty good on those globes already. 8 out of 20. 3 minutes into the game.
The Globe team. Just round 2.
Globes OP.
Globe for Varian and ETC.
Got the rotation from ETC.
Yeah.
Gathering more globes. And the camp being picked up again.
Yeah,
by hard
I do
stuff.
like they gave up a bit of siege in the bottom lane, but they're getting their camp on cooldown. So again, really loving that camp priority by both teams here. So as we shift and as the camp's being taken on cooldown by Hardsuck CC here, they will start to get the timing in their favor and
Yeah.
the XP lead. So.
Ooh,
Cleanse.
big sleep dart on the May. Interrupts the icing.
By,
I
by
did
Brian
not.
On the power side? That was pretty awesome.
Now that both camps are taken again, I'm expecting an objective to start being contested pretty soon. ETC coming for these globes.
I'd like to see Regen Rebel clearing out this camp and having push in and then going for the objective while Hardstuck support is left clearing.
Look at all these
We'll see
turrets.
what happens. Varian yelling onto Reg in the top lane, but nothing, nothing coming of it yet. So it looks like they're leaving Junkrat for the defense.
I'm happy Varian's
That's a solid defense.
other forms got buffed.
Aside from the taunt.
Yeah. Alright.
Although they buff Varian's trade as well, so taunt also got a bit of a buff. I think Varian's sitting in a pretty good space right now.
Regen looking to put some pressure on the objective, looking for a gank as well in the Varian. Ooh, can't quite get the combo off. Vala a little late on the rotation, having to clear bot. But nothing too scary happening yet for either team.
Still at full gambit stacks, but only 14 auto attacks so far.
Chromie's
16
got
globes
slowing
for ETC.
sands. Right? That's insane. 17.
Yeah. Chromie did go into the Time Walker's Pursuit at level 1, so we'll be getting that vision and that extra spell power, as well as the cooldown reduction on the trap arm. So that might come into play with the triple taps as well. What's the vision of these bushes?
Slowing sands is great for the point. Their Heartstuck is pressuring it because they know that the camp went up and they had that camp priority.
They are getting that early channel, so we will have to see a bit of a defense. Might even see Regen Rebel give up this objective and just try and get some quick push going.
Yeah. They are on their way to level 10s first.
They clear out the camp in the middle. I like that. So if they do mount a fight here, it'll be with camp priority.
Smash onto Mei. Mei able to get away.
He's zoned out, so they'll be given over this objective here with the lanes pushed out and the next few leads. So they'll be able to defend with level 10.
Yeah. A bit of soak was missed bot. Brightwing was pushing. I love that a healer can do that. Push the off lane until, you know, you're needed in a team fight. Yeah. And ETC about to finish the globes. Oh, is denied the globes. Ooh, this is not looking good. Oh, power slide out through the slowing sands, and he does get that globe, that 20th globe.
Yeah, we are seeing. It was at 19 before, but we do see that feeling, that regen coming through.
We've got a little bit of free push from Vala bot. Top defended really well.
Balls coming down in both the mid and bot lanes. In favor of.
Oh wow, solo mosh onto the rag.
Under force.
I'd say that's worth.
That's definitely. Yeah. The buffs on ETC, they're heroic there, getting value. There's 60 armor under force. Really allowing that to be possible. Oh, still pushing in bot lane. So, I mean, overall, a pretty good defense by Regen Rebel. Only losing 2 walls, nothing in the top lane, really.
Yeah, let me go over these ults. We've got Mosh Pit, which we just saw, Riptire, Rain of Vengeance, Nano Boost, and Warbringer. Then we've got Ice Wall, Gravo, Slowing Sands, Emerald Wind, and Lava Wave.
Again. Probably for the peel on Variant again, right?
Yeah.
To prevent that dive. PC just checking that no boss is being taken. Camp's being taken on cooldown again. Really love to see that. Who do you think the nano target is going to be?
Oh, we've got boss coming up here. Either Varian or Junkrat, maybe?
Nano boost and smash. I'd love to see that.
Right? Alright, so Regen starts taking this boss as well. Trading bosses on this map is pretty expected. Like once you don't see the enemy team on the map anymore, you can kind of have an idea where they might be.
Yeah. Exactly. So I love how they're both opting to trade this. Almost a little bit in favor of Regen Rebel here, as they've already taken down the wall and have a wave pushing the bot lane.
And Vala's having to clear this camp mid.
But Hardstock looking to push in, and they're securing this fort, so it'll be a trade fort for fort.
Yeah, very, very even right now.
Regen Rebel slightly better position for the objective right now.
That's true.
But also worse position to defend the boss.
Yeah.
Becomes relevant. I do really love the boss control that Regen Rebel has for this map.
Yeah.
Do love that part of the draft they have for this map.
It looks like Regen has Cryo on this, but there may be an interrupt. Oh, they're able to start capping it. Mosh gets interrupted by Emerald Wind.
So both Grabo Bomb and Ice Wall used there.
We are missing Rag from this fight, so I'm not sure if Regen will continue to fight it.
They did use 2 ults. All ults are
May making a ton of space, and this boss is still alive, so... Ooh.
Able to clear that out. Icing and
10 seconds left on the objective.
Variant on the back line.
Get stunned!
Didn't show me. That could have been a big wash if it had still been up.
Riptire coming alive.
Walking through the slowing sands, but
I don't know if May can make it out of this.
oof.
Oh, it's Nano on Vala. Interesting.
I mean, it did work out for them really well on the Battlefield Eternity game. Different build, but definitely still able to get those spells out there. So,
alright, so...
objective going over to Regen Rebel.
Yep. Let's see how many buildings they can take with this pressure. May is
Really
down.
Who do you think
Looking
of
for
the
this
stronger
rotation?
role?
I gotta give it to Regen just because if they go big Grabo, you know, that thing is huge.
Combiner for
And-
Shatter.
Yeah.
And then maybe armor reduction with the slowing sands as well.
Yeah. And I think Gazlo has one of the biggest game-changing ults in the game.
After the AoE Lamb for the Slaughter. Balance on Butcher.
Yeah. Or Unrelenting Strikes 20 on Kira. So insane.
None of us are mentioning the Leo Bird Alive. Clearly that's not one of those game-changing ones. But yeah, a solid defense here by...
Only losing one fort.
Yeah.
Level
Awesome.
16s, even talent tiers for both teams, but not even in structures. This bottom keep took a ton of damage while they were fighting for that objective.
ETC with the solo mosh here onto...
Oh no! Oh, that's some
no,
anti-synergy! No! The slowing sands comes out too for the disengage.
Okay, so the short cooldowns though, that's the thing. And,
Mosh is not though.
Mosh is not.
Ooh, Junkrat
Oh,
into the
no.
blizzard.
Anna pew-pew-pewing away, trying to save that Junkrat.
She's doing a great job of keeping that Junkrat alive. Lava wave chasing them out though.
Okay, they are able to move out of that one.
There's a big wave bot here.
Yeah, this map pressure is definitely building up.
And Hardstock does not have any global heroes to deal with Lava Wave constantly pushing out the lanes. I think that if Rag was picked, I would have liked to see a Dahaka or like a Samuro or something. Because there didn't seem to be a lot of answers for it in the last game either.
I did still think that if they had the stronger team fight though, if they were able to get those picks and so forth. So. Vala still doesn't quite have those stacks together, but still a full gambit as well. So. Ice Wall coming out onto ETC.
Ooh, the double sleep.
Sleep preventing the Grabo Bomb follow up.
Rag getting very, very chunked. The Emerald Wind is all over the place. Rain of Vengeance.
ETC nano boosted, getting those flies there. Getting
Vala
that
takes out the rag.
Vala getting putting out the damage here with
Yeah.
Gambit. Free to the hunter. Junkrat stepping up really far here.
Ooh, the sleep dart. These sleep darts are crazy from Ana. Crazy saves.
Again, Hardstuck showing that they're here to play. They may not have the same macro pressures that.
And again, this is game 5. This is match point for both teams.
Yeah, neither side really wants this up. I like how Regen Rebel is taking their camp as they're waiting for Ragnaros to spawn. That will be pushing as they
They
potentially
do have
here.
time to contest with 30 seconds left on the objective. And again, Lava Wave pushing bot with this massive wave.
Yeah, so regardless of which side the objective goes to, we might end up seeing the bottom keep fall.
Yeah, it's very, very low.
Ice wall, not connecting with anyone.
They're trying to take this point back. Gravo. Emerald Wind pushes Varian back in there.
Huge Reptire. We do see Varian falling, but only 3 seconds left on the objective. Ooh. Big mod with the Junkrat trait, but the objective goes over to Hardstuck.
And that's 3 for 0. A keep gone. They do have the objective, however, can they push with it?
Does look like Regen Rebel is prioritizing clearing up that top lane. Probably try and get Ragnaros to get them their next piece with the split pushing pressure. Leaving the top objective half health.
Letting the
Possibly
wave
cleared
deal with it.
Wave. I like how they're prioritizing the mid clear. That is the fort that
The first one to
gives them
crash.
most support. Yeah. Also, like the mid fort is really important on this map, just for giving you the extra support in the objectives. You can poke over the walls. Extra tap as well.
We've got level 20 advantage on the side of Regen Rebel with Shatter. Bomb toss, not the big Grabo, which is what I would prefer, but I do see this talent taken a lot as well. It's really great CC. Piercing Sands, very strong. Intensive Winds, so that 5-second Emerald Wind cooldown. And Lava Surge, so another Lava Wave charge.
Yeah, we did talk about the level 20s for Regen Rebel, but I do want to emphasize there's some really good talents. As ETC is zoned out. Power slides into the Blizzard. Encore awesome.
Grabo into ETC. Ana keeping him alive though.
Looking so tanky here.
The Emerald Wind is not letting Varian do anything.
But we might have we'll have the Flowerflake server coming in for the Vala. We'll have.
I love a 5-second cooldown ult. I love that.
Yeah, that's gonna be so toxic for the Varian, hey?
Boss being picked up by Regen Rebel. The other boss is still open. Hardstuck is not level 20. They have not started it. So Regen Rebel could pick up another boss. ETC looks in for it a little late.
The second keep, along with the lava wave. So I'd actually like to see. Getting near the end of the game.
Ooh,
Late evening here.
we got a
but,
pause here.
I almost would have liked to see Hardstuck support. Just maybe even do only a partial clear here and let the core heal up as they
And fight on the boss.
potentially. Well, the boss control is so good for the side of Regen Rebel, though. Hey.
Yeah, but losing another keep is like kind of like a win condition. You know, it's just you only have 1 keep left. You only have 1 armor plate on your core.
Yeah.
You win a team
They do have
fight.
a really good boss clear, though. Maybe I'd almost like to see them just like take this bottom fort, invade, take the camp, the null camp ahead of time for the objective, so it can't be pushing.
Yeah.
And then defend the boss's 5, as perhaps the objective is announced in here soon too.
Level 20s
does-
came online for Hardstuck. They've got extra oomph on Riptire, Storm of Vengeance, which is Rain of Vengeance for Vola, Nano Infusion for Ana, and we're still waiting on ETCs and variants.
It could be the Death Mosh coming out. Maybe they'll get some moshes into uninterruptible moshes.
Yeah. I do
So,
love Death Mosh, but you know, it comes with the caveat of either thinking you'll die and your team will be down a tank, or purposely dying.
Mhm.
So your team.
ATC has been tanking a lot of the combos here, so but has been living really good saves by the Ana and so forth. So
Alright, so the game's back up. Boss getting cleared out by Hardstuck in bot lane, and Boss is being taken by Regen Rebel in top.
Lava Wave pushing the wave up into the top. The gate is being nibbled at.
So they
Clear
do
before
full
it
clear
even
it.
reaches the core.
Mm-hmm.
So Hardstuck might even be able to clear out this boss before the objective even
Mm-hmm.
is really announced here. So ETC still holding level 20. We did see the smash upgrade as the same in the last game for Varian.
Master at Arms. And they're gonna take this camp, extra map pressure. They know that they're clearing this boss as 5. And they can go ahead and take both of these. Both the map and the objective.
ETC getting the Echo Pedal value on this boss clear.
Death Metal. We do have Death Metal.
Echo Pedal and Death Metal. Let's go. Camp will be pushing in mid for a Regen Rebel during this objective fight. So the longer this plays out, the better for them.
We've got Riptire coming out.
They're
Ooh,
coming
gets
out.
pushed away by Emerald Wind. Timer's still going up. And it gets 3,
Reset.
so that's a reset. Spaceship comes out on a Chromie.
Hardstuck
Here
getting
comes
the
another
channel.
one, and it gets 3.
ETC getting interrupted on that channel. Oh, he does get the.
But yeah, the channel is taken back.
Interrupt.
Variant's on that Chromie.
Variant
Ooh,
nearly
oh, so close.
Just peeled off by the slowing time just enough, but May falls on the right.
Yeah.
So
We've
it's
got
a
Emerald
4v4.
Wind. We do have this camp. Or sorry, these
Yeah.
powered minions and this big wave here. And they still haven't grabbed the objective. Okay, they got it now.
It is going to come at the cost of this keep.
Yeah.
So the longer this game goes on, the better it's going to be for Regen Rebel.
ATC possibly looking... Oh, are they gonna give this?
And they get the back cut, or the recap.
The
of
core
the-
took half of its up. Oh my goodness.
Junkrat's trying to back the... Oh, interrupt.
ETC went back in there.
Val-
Ooh, the
Vala
pick on
getting the drop
Brightwing.
On the Vala. On the Brightwing, that's really big.
Yeah.
Able to keep those hatred stacks up here.
That stagger is looking very good for Hardstuck. That pretty much ensures this objective for them.
But is it enough? Like, the macro pressure is insane.
I mean, they may want to prioritize top lane since that's the only lane that has a fort.
Yeah.
Or bot since it's pretty low. Definitely a lane with the boss, I would say. But,
Yeah, mid lane should probably fall on its own. It looks like
oh, and they're still contesting it.
ETC's gonna have
Oh
to-
my
Oh, it doesn't
goodness.
interrupt
That level
on the
20
spot.
Gaslow is doing so much work. Brightwing's still
Oh,
gone
it-
for another 20 seconds. Hardstuck looking to
Oh.
capitalize on that stagger. Molten Core coming out from Rag.
Really
This is
good
a-
defense.
yeah,
4v5 here
really
coming out
great
from,
defense.
Regen Rebel. They're using the Molten Core here, trying to stall this out even further as another camp is pushing up mid.
Yeah, exactly. And this keep is going down as well. Lava Wave is insane value on this map, I'm telling you.
Might be going into Winian's territory here pretty soon.
Yeah, that absolutely.
Random Engineer in a 4v5, looking for that mosh.
Ooh, Polymosh.
Yep.
Sleep Dart. Death
Looking for
Metal?
the Death Mosh too. It's going on to
Oh, they walk
on
into
the
it.
Vala nano boosted. Getting the kills onto Ragnaros, so they get the counter kill. Varian dropping very low.
Very, very low, yes. And they were missing Junkrat during this time.
Vala, full health, still stacked, looking to keep damage going. Just a little bit in their corner.
Oh
Gets hit by
no!
the grabber bomb. Ana with the PP2 and the cleanses here.
Oh, and she's
able
able
to
to
keep
make it
that battle
out.
alive. Really well done.
Riptire doing lots of work too. It's only 18 seconds left for another cooldown, but that objective is going to Regen Rebel, and it's really scary because their core has been taking damage this whole time.
They have to run
And the
at-
lanes are pushed out like crazy.
Oh no! Are able to get the disengage. So this is looking grim. As,
Yeah. Like even
Raiders are marching in.
if hard stuff pulls out like in the team fight, they have to worry about like full health objectives right at their core.
No kidding. They're gonna have to split here and try and get a defense on the objective end on the core push here. Ragnaros is respawning and stepping in. Should have the molten core for defense. Ice wall coming down to ETC. And a gravity bomb. We see the combo as ETC is going in there with the power slide. It's so
Core is
tanky.
going down very quickly by that objective. ETC
not
does
no.
go down. Top lane objective, very, very healthy.
Yeah.
Regen moving in to capitalize. And wow.
And that is game.
Insane.
Wow. Regen Rebel pulling off the reverse sweep.
Yeah. I would say Rag was a very key component in that. You know how it was Sonya, and then it was Zagara, and then it was Rag?
Gazlo with the top damage numbers.
That's amazing.
They locked in the Mei Gazlo early on here.
I love
Or
that.
1-2 with
Yeah.
With confidence. You can see why. Even if they didn't get the combo out every time, they still like were able to do a lot of work with both their characters.
Man,
Oh,
that was so wild. I think
Such
maybe
a
my
game.
favorite games were the Sonya Leap games on Towers of Doom. Those were so insane.
oh my goodness, those 4-man leads. We're gonna have to ask about that in the interview here.
Yeah. Let me see if I can
Yeah, the map pressure just being too much. Hard suck support, always having to send someone back. It's just enough for Regen Rebel to be able to step up and take that objective. Who would have thought going into this that it would be such a close game?
Right? It would be 2 and then 3. Oh my goodness.
Yep, Sonya keeping the 100% win rate going throughout the whole game.
Yeah. So do you think that the Illidan ban was a counter for Rag?
No,
No?
to be honest.
I'm not sure what it is then. If that's not it, maybe Chromie?
I mean, it is one of those characters that can just run over your team, and if you have a Ragnaros, that is a lot of you are missing some CC you might otherwise have for a Bruiser. And Mei doesn't have a lot of control for Illidan as well, despite the blinds. So maybe they're thinking that if there's one way they could really run away with the game, it might be with the Illidan on this big map. Welcome.
Oh, hello, hello.
Hello, hang on, I'm gonna have to turn you up.
Okay. Are we bringing the whole team?
I don't know. Sometimes they want to, and my team is filled with 3 women and a Junkadar Space Jesus, so I can't control them.
Yep, that's fine.
Jesus was
It's better
banned
that way.
all 5 maps.
Clearly, it's doing good work.
Well, congratulations on your win, folks.
Right?
How's it feel?
Oh my goodness, that was rough.
How are you feeling after the first 2 games?
I need more whiskey.
I think the more whiskey helped.
Yeah. I mean, so for our best of 3s, if it goes to a game 3, I need another whiskey, and so I guess if it goes to game 5, I need a 3rd, right?
Gotta keep the buzz going, maybe.
Got to keep the edge off.
I need a freaking Xanax.
Oh no.
So I gotta ask, like, going into game one, what was your strategy coming into this best of 5 series?
What was game 1?
It's
Who
so
was
many
first?
games.
Divas.
Our strategy was a lot of like panic and a little
Try a
bit
little
of
bit.
like, yeah.
I was mainly trying to figure out which deodorant to use because I was already sweating. So Hardstuck support group, new team to NGS, really happy to have them here,
Yeah.
and we played them sort of early in the season, and we've had this opportunity to watch them grow into the E East runner up that they are now, which that honestly they may have deserved to beat us, but I pressed R at the right time once. And so
Your May is incredible, by the way.
Eh,
It was a
yeah.
good effort,
I
babe.
missed all of
With
my
the
ice
ult.
balls today.
A little embarrassing, but nobody
got
It's
it
got
still
it.
good
together
zoning
But
tools.
no, so a lot of love and respect for them, and watching them grow into this really successful team they are in their first season. I was really excited to get to play them again to see to see how much they've changed, and they really stuck it to us. They've been calling us out for all the playoffs, and I'm just blessed. I'm blessed that that they had the prediction right that we were going to make it to the East finals, and I'm glad we got to see them.
Well, congratulations again.
Yeah,
That was my attitude going into game 1.
Yeah, they were not playing around. That Tomb of the Spider Queen game with the globe synergy was so crazy. Were you guys expecting that like globe comp to happen at all?
Yes.
You were. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't help. Expecting it didn't help.
I mean, you guys got
It's
some
really
great combos
strong.
off with Entomb, Eternal Feast.
I loved both sides of that draft.
I got to go look at it. Hang on.
It was you had on your side you had the blow up with Anubarak, Stukov, and then the Entomb with both the.
Oh
Stukov
yeah,
sounds
we
and
did the dirty bathtub.
Dirty bathtub.
It did not work very well.
We forgot to bring our floaties.
There was some E. coli in there.
Oh my goodness.
It got contaminated with our own dirty
trucker.
Wrong. But you did get those picks. I really did like the synergy. I could see you had the communication down there. So every time the Entomb came out, you had the feast, you had the silence. You're able to get those picks. It was just the endurance in your backline, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, huge. I think that was that Smack is the mage? Huge. No, it was Omar on the Mephisto. Absolutely fantastic job to Omar. Those Durances absolutely changed the game, and going globes on Mephisto is so much fun. So I'm actually jealous he got to play it.
Right?
I have never been in so much pain in my life as I was against that KT that game. I just want to say, I forget who played the KT, but
KT was
you and I
engineer.
It was random engineer.
I'll see you at dawn.
We'll take this outside.
Yep.
By the bicycle racks.
Oh man, so going into game 3, what was on your mind? Towers of Doom.
Well, we'd used up all of our losses for the set. And so we just had to win. So we took the core to 0, and I was just like, I don't know what the score is. Here's our next move, and they're like, but we win. I'm like, no, go do this next. Like, no, but we win. It's like, why are there GGs in the chat? It's like,
were you
Paco,
surprised to see
win.
like a 4 bruiser thing at
No.
all? No, yeah, because they do run like multiple bruisers. Like, it seemed like everybody did their homework. Like those bands
Scouting
were
reports
super targeted.
Were successful tonight.
Yeah.
I feel like the ban on Desario was really important.
I did want to know why you were banning Illidan. I've been wondering this whole time.
That is a trade secret.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
take
we
it.
just do our best with what we're given, and sometimes it's like, well,
the short version that I can tell you is that, I mean, this is a video game, and so mainly we're playing to have fun and win. But we're playing to have fun, and Illidan just seemed like it would not be fun. And like that makes it, if it's not fun, then how do we have fun? So
it's Rag. That's the answer.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Let's see. I'm sure the 4 and 7 kill count and the 8 and 7 kill count were super fun games to cast.
Oh my goodness, the like 28-minute game with like 6 and 8 was wild.
That's not even our longest Shrines game.
Oh my
Our longest Shrines game was 42 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
What the 6th immortal guy. Yeah. Our coach at that point was like, if you don't win on the 4th immortal, then you should just alt F4.
Honey, are you talking about are you talking about Battlefield of Volskaya? Like
No. What's the guy? I'm talking about shrines, but I don't know what to call the big guy.
They're called Punishers.
Okay.
John Cena.
We just
It's a
call him
little-
John
she
Cena.
just heals.
It's a little known secret that the 6th Punisher is just a giant Deckard Cain who hobbles out of the portal because it's been 40 minutes. Yeah.
I'm just a heel. I just show up when they send me an invitation and I click buttons on my team only.
How does it feel to get target banned on the Zagara in Game 5 after playing 2 games in a row?
Oh, nice, I suppose. Appreciate the respect ban.
Have you been practicing that a lot? I saw you
No,
got
I
stacked
just
super
play.
fast on.
I just play
with Howard.
Zagara, but we have another Zag player in our group that I think they didn't see was in our comp for that because our dear other 6-member Beast plays a really mean Zagara, so maybe they felt safe leaving it up at that point. I don't know, and then they realized I also play it, so
Yeah, you got the E stacks in almost record time on that Towers game.
Oh, it was
impressed.
super easy. They had so many melee. It was like a really good pick into what they had. So they just gather up with the taunt and you just put your bugs on them and you get the stack.
It seemed really well composed of you guys to take a 0-2 into a 3-2.
Our first game, our first 5-game set.
Yeah.
So that's almost all my wife. She keeps me grounded and alive and healed and not dead.
explain
And also,
something to you.
Coffee had a really good clutch moment in reminding us how our specific comp was supposed to work for a particular game. And we're like, oh yeah, let's play the comp. And sorry, viewers.
This is our first. We've been a team for 3 seasons. This is our first season making it past the first playoffs game.
Taco didn't throw.
Good job, Taco.
So it's like, how did we do this? I don't know. Just luck and fairy dust, I guess.
Pixie dust from Brightwing.
Oh. Fairy dragon farts.
Well,
So,
congratulations.
game-
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have more questions, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, Game 5, that last objective. As you were trading it back and forth, they got like the first pick onto you guys and were channeling the objective. What was your strategy? And
Which game?
The very
Alterac.
last game, Alterac.
Oh yeah.
They got the pick. I think.
They got 2 picks
Yeah.
actually on May 1st and then Brightwing.
Oh yeah.
We don't matter.
No, we're used to
Fine.
that.
You guys held that really well.
Yeah, that's when our tank
How
dies
did you
and then I
put that
die
together?
trying to save him, it's like old news.
I call it the Brightwing effect, where you go in to save someone
We
and you die also.
No,
Sorry,
it was just a matter of, all right, what are we doing, and then making an intelligent call and then following the call. And it's the making the intelligent call that's the hard part. Because again, it's really hard to not want to suicide after the rest of your team, because that team cohesion and bonding is real strong with us. And
Sorry, babe.
so the other 3 members of the team, good job not dying and holding composure. That's really all
I think
you need to play from behind.
our call was just to go regroup and get the camp because we had so much pressure at that point that we could afford to wait.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then with the camp pushing in and stepping up for the final channel, how were you guys feeling?
It wasn't over yet.
Yeah.
And you saw how fast they were taking that stuff down. I missed yet another ice wall. It just it wasn't over, and so until we're screaming hit the Quan.
Can I just say that Vala was freaking amazing?
Yeah. The Vala
0
was very
deaths.
good.
Amazing.
Crazy.
Major problem for our team.
Wow. well played by both sides, and congratulations on the win. That's all my
Yeah,
questions.
good luck on your finals against Div E West.
Yeah, A team. They're definitely a team. They're hard stuck. If you want to play them, let me know. We'll sign some
Should have let
papers.
us know 5 hours ago.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Patrice.
And I still don't get to wash my boxers. Ah.
No, no, please. Not the lucky underwear.
It's been 3 seasons.
No.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Vel has moved out of her house.
Separate offices.
You're going in the mother-in-law suite.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm really looking forward to the A team. They're a good group of people, and hopefully pretty soon we can show them that we're a better group of people. But who knows?
Yeah.
It'll be a really fun set, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking
You know,
forward to
it
see
really-
how far you guys can make it, since this is, as you mentioned, your
I'm
first
I'm
round past
happy
the
with
playoffs.
here. Like Vel said, this is our
Yeah.
first season making it out of the first round of the
Yeah.
playoffs. We've had a lot of team bonding happen, a lot of that storming and norming stages of development. So
Yeah, it's really hard to start a team. Harder than
yeah,
it seems.
absolutely. And so I'm really glad with where we got. And if we get farther, great. If not, well, it's a good season.
Do we have to fight the A team? Do we have to? Do we have to?
Do you
Don't
want
sound
all the
so scared. They're
marbles?
watching.
You want the bragging marbles? You gotta fight
Well,
them. Oh wait, you want to lose so you can wash his lucky underwear.
Yeah, I
Are
think
we
it
going
carries
for
over.
season 4 with the underwear, honey?
Well, no, it's not just for whenever we play. It's until we lose. Got to keep it lucky.
It's very true.
Yep.
Oh.
She's clearly never been a fan of anything competitive.
No.
You're welcome to make some shoutouts if you'd like.
Hard stuck. Way to make it to the finals in your first season.
For real.
Yeah, absolutely.
They made their team in January. That's so insane.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Like, and I mean this as a complete compliment, not
Yeah.
any shade at all. That
Yeah.
they have improved so much since the beginning of the season. Like, they clearly put in
Absolutely.
a lot of practice. Based also on my scouting, they put in a lot of practice. So they're a scary team. I imagine they'll have revenge on their mind for next season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They improved in 1 season what took us 3 seasons to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like they'll be moving up to Div D for sure. Like they need to.
Mm-hmm.
For fairness, they
What? So we can
do
play
not
them again?
belong in
So we can
Div
play
D.
them again.
Yeah. Yeah. Coffee.
What's up?
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my
Shout out.
turn? Oh, sorry. I'm like drinking my whiskey and just
Same,
chilling. I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so this is a good way to end. Thank you so much for casting us. Really appreciate the team, and thank you, team, for keeping it cool as a cucumber in comms tonight. I really appreciate that.
It was a lot of fun to cast. I have to thank you guys for
Yeah.
making it a really great series.
It was very fun, interesting to watch. I like the dynamic between the two teams. Y'all seem very close and friendly. But still super
gotta have
competitive.
fun. NGS
Yeah.
is about the relationships.
Yeah.
Shout out to the most beautiful team in all of NGS, the Regen Rebels.
Yeah.
And shout out to Harrison for not making one sound this entire game. We're very
Yes,
impressed by
huge.
you.
Harrison.
Huge.
Good job, Harrison.
Way to
Cozy
go.
husband.
Yeah. Honey?
Shout out to my sweetie pie for being a good tank. Thank you for not inting.
So much love on this team.
All right.
Oh wait, and to Colin and Tom Jen for casting.
Of course.
Very cool dudes. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for the cast. Glad y'all are able to pick it up and have a huge audience. Holy crap!
I know that rate is insane, and half of them are still
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Still
that's
listening to
fantastic.
us talk about dirty underwear.
And Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for casting. Of course, I can't say it enough. Heartstick support group, what a fantastic set, what a fantastic group, and I'm really, if they were able to have this much of a transition in the first season, I'm afraid to see what they do next season.
Mhm.
Of course, to our home in Regen and Murda for the founder of Regen, giving us a place to be degenerates, um, and our coach Silver Arrow for being a really strong grounding force for our season, and my lovely wife Vel, who keeps me alive both in real life and in the game by feeding and healing me. Just absolutely fantastic, and really looking forward to this matchup with the A team.
So much love in this division and in NGS. I'm really happy that I've been introduced to this community recently, and great set. Thank you guys for playing, and I hope you have a great evening.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much.
Of
Looking forward
course.
to watching the VOD.
uh,
Oh no, I go back and watch them all
I
because
know.
I got so I got to
Teach me your
see how
caster ways.
I got to see it. Well, it's not that. I mean, if you want feedback, let me know.
Sure.
But I'm not watching for the casting.
Okay.
I need to see how I played, and it's also interesting to see what chat thinks and also what the
Mhm.
casters observe because
Yeah.
there may be things that it just helps with perspective. So I really like to go
Yeah.
back and watch.
Yeah, I definitely go
Thanks
back
a
and
lot for
watch
the
them as
Copy.
series.
well.
I didn't play Illidan. All right. Thank you so much. We're gonna go and cry now. So have
Okay.
a good night.
You too.
Good night. Bye.
You know, we've been streaming for 3.5 hours.
Is it done?
No, but I'll go ahead and end it here. Uh, thanks for watching, everyone. It was super fun. Very sweaty, but very fun.
I had a blast. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for casting with me. Bye.